We start this week with those accused because, Nick, we are going to Lepidstadt. What do you think about that?
Sounds like a good time to me.
Lepidstadt? Coming from Ravengo, if you haven't joined us, this is Lieutenant Tiny Balls and Company.
How do you spell Lepidstadt?
It's an interesting spelling. I'm not going to do it off the cuff because I might spell it wrong, but it's right there on the... I have a printout.
Oh yeah, I can totally see that thing.
It's Lepidstadt.
Oh god, I'm already
The
sad.
Q is silent.
I'm already upset that I asked that question.
Cute. So you've joined us. I don't even know what episode this is. We've been dividing up. We've been taking pizza breaks as a division in our games.
Yeah.
So anyway, welcome back. Thank you for listening.
No way to know.
And this is probably, I'm going to say it again, probably my most favorite module ever written in this game. And I hate to say that, I've read most of them. Most people like Ruin Lords or something, like, Carrion Crown, Lepidstadt, the Trial of the Beast. So you guys are headed to Lepidstadt from Ravengo. You've completed your search of the prison, and you found some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, we did.
And you've been able to trade some of it in. And, you spend a little time in Lepidstadt with the professor's daughter, getting information. And so we're all going to roll DC checks to see if you can find out more information about where you're headed to, the journey to Lepidstadt. It's just a straight up DC check, 10, 15, and of course the winner of this will get a star card. And we have new star cards we're playing with. This is so cool. Hopefully they're pretty. You get 50, 52 of them with instructions. It's crazy. Anyway, really excited that people are buying the heck out of these things.
That's awesome.
I create the future. Nobody's bought any of these yet, but we'll get it there. Yeah, it's just, you have to announce it. All right, so DC straight up. Does anybody have knowledge geography? You can add, and I know a lot of our players haven't you don't get the appropriate time to really mount up what you want in your skills.
Ooh.
Okay, that
20.
very close.
What other knowledges would work?
Oh, you can do. There's so many great knowledge skills to have.
Well, because I have 3.
You have
I have knowledge
geography.
arcana, knowledge geography.
You do?
That one didn't count.
I'm going to give you a star for that. It doesn't mean you're going to win this, but I'm going to give you a star for that.
See?
Yeah.
It's the magic.
Here, watch how these cards flies. We used to laminate old cards.
Yeah.
Look at that. So smooth. It's like we're playing poker in Vegas.
So does anything give me a bonus for this roll? Like
Yeah, your geography
knowledge-
bonus.
How did you just get a star?
He's got geography as a
have
skill,
Geography.
which you actually have to specifically go in and load in Hero Lab if you're using it. It's pretty impressive he's got it.
Yeah, I loaded it.
It's kind of like Lieutenant Tiny Balls. It's a smaller underwear size.
Hey,
It's a surprise.
Hey guys, it's a new year, and I've turned a new leaf. I think I'm trying to get over this whole Tiny Balls thing.
Wow. Johnny's back.
I'm trying.
Johnny,
See how well it holds.
what do you think is going to happen, Johnny?
So you'll be Lieutenant Average Balls? Is that?
The size of the balls have not changed. It's just my
the attitude.
You become a bigger man.
focus. My focus.
Yeah.
So Lieutenant
Yeah.
Balls.
No,
We have to change the title?
No, the name is.
Are we
still the
rebranding
same.
in
you
No,
guys.
no.
You guys.
You're right. It's not about the size.
I'm
of
just
the
trying to
stone.
It's
feel
just
better
cold.
about myself in
about how they
2020. Or
That's a
Nice.
catchphrase right there.
Yeah.
It's not the size of the
Yeah.
stones; it's how they roll.
That is true.
I like that.
yeah. Well, no, we just nobody even. Just don't think or talk about my balls, guys.
Let's talk about the Johnson then.
I'm having a very hard time. It's like I'm on a diet and you guys are waving bacon in front of me.
True story. True story.
Yeah, but it's very tiny bacon.
Oh, no.
All right.
No.
All right.
All right, so who got the highest rolls? These are DC checks.
Well-
and you can add your geography bonus to it.
I will.
Nick,
My friend
Lieutenant.
over here rolled a 20.
Ooh,
Einstock.
A natural 20?
I have
That
also,
never happens.
I have also rolled a 20.
Get out of
So
here.
In
we're-
my friendship.
You rolled a
We're-
20?
We're
Yeah,
2020, just like the year.
Why are you guys
We're-
wasting it on these dumb DC checks? There's a star for both you guys.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sorry. That did not fly right. I got to get used to these
Yeah.
new star
Yeah.
I
cards.
bet he's got
It's all in
time.
the
You throw like
flick of the wrist.
They're newer. They're crisper. It almost went through the wall.
Yeah.
You just gotta be careful.
They
you,
are-
you
they're
throw like a guy with tiny balls, right?
Center. I did.
Those are
Am
weapons.
I right?
They might be tiny, Paul.
Oh man.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and I got a 19 plus my knowledge
20.
geography.
20. That's a 20. But see, when in Pathfinder 1, what we love about it is the 20 rolling a natural 20 is so expressive because it just means you freaking nailed it. Like Johnny has been in town, and then when Nick comes back, it's like the person they needed to talk to about these rumors came to them and just told them. It wasn't even they didn't have to search for it. Whereas you kind of had to search for it and you got
Yeah.
the information.
They walked right past you.
Yeah. The information came to
They
them.
kind of pushed you aside.
So here's what you
all
learned.
that preparation, all that studying of geography,
Man.
all that opening and loading of the here
Learning the word topography for no reason.
That's a look at that. They come with instructions. That's so cool. I love that. We're talking about the Star Guard. Anyway, so here's what you learn. You both learn one thing about Lepidstadt. It's 100 miles between Ravengo and Lepidstadt. The journey in Ulastaf is not without risk. Ooh, we have snacks coming in. But the old mountain road is generally regarded as the best route. The road follows the eastern foothills of the Tusk Mountains, passing through the towns of Courtauld and Tarrivian, before falling to Lesser Mountain River up to Lepidstadt. Thanks. Thank you. The city of Lepidstadt. Oh, that's what you learned. It's 100 miles, and the journey is fairly safe, but you have to follow these Tusk Mountains. The second rumor, Johnny, maybe you got this one. Maybe it was Nick. The city of Lepidstadt is currently the scene of an intense local excitement. The dreaded beast of Lepidstadt, legendary. Even you guys know about it. A terrifying abomination that has terrorized the people of Vland for years. I guess that would be the state. Lepidstadt's a city. Has been captured. Oh my gosh, this is really exciting. Hundreds of people have flocked to the city and hope to catch a glimpse of the horror and watch it burn for its damn crimes. So
I can't wait, man.
you know,
burn beast.
and anyway, you guys are headed to Lepidstadt because these incredible rumors. The beast has been captured. Finally. It is really exciting. And anyway, you have to do your errand for the professor. You've got to get his books to the university. Oh, yeah. And there's a specific person at the university. Professor's wishes.
Oh yes, good old Professor's wishes.
You have to get it to Dr. Crowley. Or Crowell at the university.
Mr. Crowd.
Mr. Crowley. And anyway, 100 miles is kind of no joke. Normally, I would have you guys roll a lot of random encounters and stuff, but we don't play every week. This is very special when Lieutenant Tiny Ball and Co. gets together. So we're going to skip all that. And you are down the road, Johnny?
Didn't he win we were rolling, he got a 20 on something.
Those are the rumors that you guys heard. The beast was on trial. It's about 100 miles away. So you guys are down, and the person that gets the highest perception check sees these people the earliest down the road. So we have a map. Your guys' minis are on one side. We have beautiful trees. And down the road, you might see something. Let's see who sees it the earliest. Perception checks. It's worth a star. Man, it's like Vegas in here. Or a backgammon tournament.
Yeah.
Maybe backgammon. Yeah.
17.
Nice job, Paul.
7.
8.
You add your perception to it. It's a skill. Did you add yours, Paul?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, so I get 14.
Oh. You beat him.
I got a 21 then with my.
Oh, God, these freaking fighters. Johnny?
14.
All right. So nobody else is.
Nice
you guys
one.
are talking about how scary it was to be in the prison. And when you return the keys to the mayor's daughter for the prison, like she was so happy, and all of a sudden Nick goes, "Wait a minute. There's a big caravan stopped up in front of us." And there's 9 carts from what you can make out. I know we only have 2. But there are horses, and there's about 9 people that you can make out around the carts. What do you guys do?
I'd like to make out with them.
There is a bearded woman.
Start with her.
Oh, Einstock might be into that.
Guys can
A bearded woman?
I see 2 giant jugs.
Are they armed?
Yeah.
I wonder what they're filled with.
Jugs of
Brew.
Okay.
that is your focus. Well, I mean,
He's like, they got beer.
Yeah.
Can anybody tell if they're armored, if they're armed and look dangerous? Or
Usually caravans have a certain amount of
guards?
defense and things like this. This road is traveled safely by those who pass in northern Lepidstadt to usually Mammoth Lord, the realm of the Mammoth Lords and stuff.
What about the carriages? Do they look like? Are they like prison carriages or?
A couple of them have cages for sure.
Cages, you say? Well, I think maybe we should sneak up on these people, like around the trees here.
Okay, I'll give another bonus. Nat. Oh, that's good. That's a good idea. Let's roll, because you traveled 100 miles, which is a long time on foot. Let's see what day and time it is.
How do we see what day? and time?
D12 for time. And then for you, D20. Anybody else who wants to roll what day it is?
D20 for day.
Yep. Obviously, the lower the number.
4.
Oh, so you basically encountered these guys coming out of Ravengov. And here's what time of day it is. It is early morning. When I say that, it's like probably like 5. And the sun's just kind of cracking through. Okay. And that would make total sense for the scene. So, with a really high perception check, anybody care to do that? Sorry, because you're kind of scoping these guys out. I'm gonna make a fair roll for them too.
All right, it's 22.
Ooh, 20. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
It just rolled a 20
You just rolled a 20.
on your gravity equal dice. That's amazing. Okay, who got the highest out of that?
I think.
I got 22.
Yeah.
Okay,
Brian
I'll give it to you. You see this guy? He's got a big hat, and they're a ways down the road, like beyond bow distance, but he's like looking at you guys.
He's looking at us?
Yeah.
So we can't sneak up.
He's
on
clearly
this
like looking
guy.
at you guys. He just nailed his
He's
perception.
eyeballing us.
But what you do see behind him is like the side of the caravans all have like this poster art that makes it look kind of like a circus. You've heard about these things. You've heard about circus eye.
Okay.
Is that plural, Paul? What's the plural for circus? Circi. Circuses.
Circuses.
Circuses. Circi.
Circuses.
Octopus, octopi, geese, gander. You never know. Plural of a circus might be freak show. That's the plural.
What's up,
It's
freaks?
just an orgy of circuses.
Is that multiple?
I'm experiencing circosis, you guys.
I see a circosis. So what do you guys do?
Looks like that dude with big hats is looking at us. I think they see us.
That's a weird hat.
Should we wave at them?
I mean, we can avoid them completely, but
Well, they see
look like
us, though.
interesting folk.
They see
You can
us.
just go over and say hi.
Let's say hi.
Yeah, I mean, at
Not
this
make it
point, if
awkward.
we don't say hi, we're gonna look.
We're just being rude.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Here he's on the
We're
screen,
gonna
guys.
seem really suspicious.
He's on the screen.
that
He looks a little creepy, but he looks like he's a lot of fun.
On second thought,
And he sees you guys. He
Walk up.
says,
All right,
heroes,
let's do it.
heroes.
Approach.
I'm gonna walk at the back of our group.
Okay.
I'll go first.
So,
Okay.
what do I just
There you go.
move him Here.
About 30 feet out. Maybe it's a little too close, but
30 feet. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how the squares work.
they're
5
5
each.
feet each.
So 6 squares.
Out of the woods, when you guys are 30 feet back, there's a hairy little kid who looks like a wolf. but he's not. And he does like this weird like kind of cartwheel right past you guys, and he goes, "Woo!
Woo right back at you, Wolf Boy.
Good morning.
Seem like a lively bunch here.
Have you heard the beast has been caught? This is going to be great.
Yeah.
People call me the beast, but he is really a beast. He likes to kill kids in their sleep.
Well, thank God.
We don't.
Didn't even know he was a problem.
None of us do that. So we're non.
Way to Lepidstadt as well.
You see this guy, Caleb. Caleb, he whips his whip. He goes, "Krish." He goes, "Back here." I gotta go. Sorry. Nice to meet you guys. And he does somersaults and like backflips all the way back.
Guys, did you see that kid?
Why doesn't he just walk back?
He's covered in hair. He was hairier than I am.
That was your problem with him?
And then you hear him crack his whip, and he says something to another guy, and he walks out. His name's Hap Tarvin. They call him the Flea Man. Short, hunched man with a distorted appearance. Hap performs with his flea circus, a magnificent carnival of miniature wonders. He says,
Feature your balls.
What's the hap?
"Where are you guys going?"
That's.
Oh, don't
I'm not
worry.
about that anymore.
Where are you guys going? The fleas are jumping off him. It's kind of weird.
Ooh.
Hey,
Got any fleas?
Who doesn't? You know what I mean? I mean,
These days, everybody's got them.
if you're not carrying some fleas, you're not adventuring.
my man Lieutenant's got 2 fleas.
Yeah. Those,
Pair of fleas between his knees.
Oh, no.
those fleas carry immense power.
Boss wanted me to check you guys out. Are you cool? Where are you going?
We're headed to Lepidstadt. We're on our way from Ravengro, and we're making our way. We're peaceful. We're totally cool. On,
Pass up a chance to see this creature.
Us too. But we're going to make a lot of money. A lot.
Money?
Have you heard how many people are going to Lepidstadt? And they want to see freaks like the Lepidstadt, the beast of Lepidstadt. They're going to love this.
sounds like a really good time for you guys. Then,
Well, yeah.
is there any way we can help you guys out right now on the way? Like, maybe prove our usefulness.
Haven't seen any ruffians or
Well, to be honest, we do have a bit of an issue. Somebody went out for a bathroom break, and they didn't come back. And that was like late last night. We've been trying to find them. And I'm sure if you talk to the boss and got his cool with it and maybe helped out a little, we would give you a ride to Lepidstadt, which would cut out your travel time by a day.
Oh,
What do you guys think? I mean,
I haven't
Are-
had my
are we
morning
looking-
bacon yet.
I should say 2 a day.
are we looking to score extra time and like hang out with these guys, or what do we want to do?
Yeah, we have to share a
And
car.
Sock, make a,
They have a bearded lady, though.
here you go.
can I do a sense?
The bearded lady, she tries to work her magic on Einstock. It doesn't really work. She's like, Just-
We could talk to the boss and see if anything else.
Caleb steps out. He goes, "Psh, I am the ringmaster." He's an albino man with red eyes, long white hair that hangs below his knees. Wow. Caleb wears a full top hat. Is it not up there?
Yeah, it's up
Oh,
there.
he's there.
It
It was. Yeah, now you've taken.
Wears a full top hat, gold buckles. He's a big guy. He's got striped trousers. He's the de facto leader of, welcome to the Crooked Ken. When he smiles at you,
Greetings.
it's kind of a little creepy. But what
got
isn't in Ulustov?
Crooked right in the name.
Crooked Ken. I know you see it on every single like caravan has it.
It's really catchy. I like
Fancy
it.
bloomers he's got on.
Step right up. Step right up. We need your help.
Okay.
You look like heroes. Heroes, yes?
We've been known to hero.
I tell you what, are you headed to Lepidstadt?
We are.
We
We
are,
are.
yes.
And
Bingo.
tell us more about what help you need.
Well, we could use a lot of hands in the circus. You can earn money lots of money there.
Oh, we're
lots
not.
of
We're
people.
not trying to do that.
We heard that you have somebody missing.
Are you sure there's not a spectacular thing about one of you
Well, I mean,
that the world would love to see?
I mean, I don't. That's not my life anymore. So
how much extra kind of coin we're talking about?
Interesting. We could talk about it on the way to Lepidstadt. We have enough room in the caravan for all of you. You could ride
see,
along.
It's the new year, and I don't talk about it anymore.
Aren't you a bit concerned that someone, part of your party, hasn't returned yet?
Excuse me, War Priest. I have worked with freaks all my life. This fits the ticket. There is something going on with your man here.
Well, he is our freak, first of all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he do shows in public?
He's not about that anymore.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm charging triple prices now for that sort of thing.
You also see in the group, there's they kind of come over to you guys and sort of like, they want to hear what you're up to. So you meet the Pinhead Atlas. She's Poppy and Lita. They're female commoners. They're sisters, all of whom have
What's that?
He's
something.
He's also got something micro.
What?
What is this? Microcephaly? Anybody know that word? Microcephaly?
You're not helping me out here there Einstock.
Oh, I'm sorry. There weren't three of the sisters. One of the sisters was the one that went to the restroom and sort of disappeared.
Okay, so
So the two sisters, even though they have microcephaly, they're very concerned about it. There's a prince. He calls himself the human caterpillar. He's a Mogwai man, which is like South America, huge jungle area, who has no arms or legs. The prince was once enslaved by the Kellish sideshow, which is up north, by the way, the Kellish people, but earned enough money to buy his freedom. He joined the Crooked Ken to add onto their bill as an exiled prince of the lost cities of darkness. So they call him the human caterpillar. I've seen that movie. There's the swarm of clowns. These three men, Jarek, Joseph, and Tam. They have one of them has an extra limb.
Did you describe them as a swarm of clowns?
Swarm of clowns. There's three of them.
Oh,
Jesus.
that is.
And then there's Troll Blood, the giant man. Oh, truly terrifying. A shockingly ugly elephant man, nearly 8 feet tall. Troll Blood entertains the crowd by breathing fire. He comes up and he goes, and then there's the wolf child. He comes out. Hey, you're over the boss. That's cool. Doing somersaults back and forth.
I like
He's
this
not that
kid.
easy with
I like this,
everybody.
You guys, I like this kid.
Got a real Teen Wolf situation.
He's got
going on.
spunk. Yeah. Got a real Michael J. Fox vibe.
He does. He goes, we could give you a ride to Lepidstadt if you were to help us out a little.
We're listening.
Get to it.
It seems that one of the sisters have gone out this morning, early morning, we pulled over for her to use the restroom, and she hasn't come back. And we have searched the area. We haven't found anything yet. If you were to, placate the other two sisters and do your best to search, we really don't care about her. But if you were to bring any information back, it'd be fantastic.
I think we'd be happy to do that. But if there's some danger here in the woods, is there anything that you know of it would be valuable for us to be aware of ahead of time?
What is dangerous in Lepidstadt?
All right. Well, then, what are we talking about as far as what do you guys want to do? Are you interested in helping this crazy cohort?
Microcephaly.
Microcephaly.
Who's that? Whose voice
That's
is
how you
that?
pronounce the three sisters. That's the computer. Microcephaly.
Microcephaly.
It's the shrinkage of the head. They have very small heads.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's got
You
Maybe
microbiology.
that's what
You
happened to
sir
me.
need to. You could.
Microbolish. Microtesticular.
Yeah.
Microcephaly.
Oh my god.
Microcephaly.
Yeah, it's.
So they're
All right.
Tiny.
The
Einstock,
more you know.
please
Tiny
roll.
heads.
Please roll a d10. Just one of them. There you go.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just grab a die and roll it. Any die. That's fine.
This one?
Yeah, sure.
No, it's this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He's serial about that. Backgammon.
It's a 10.
That's a 10.
Okay, you find
Damn, son.
you are particularly attracted to. No, her name is Lita. Oh, the bearded lady. She stands nearly 7 feet tall, possesses a fine beard down to her waist. Lita acts as a sort of mother hen to the other members of the troop, so she steps out immediately, and Einstein's like,
That's a mug I'd like to chug.
and she says, "Listen, we couldn't find her. Maybe you can." Right?
Yeah.
And then she
maybe.
explains, she'll throw in
First, we're going to need
a free show.
a lock of that fine beard hair.
She'll throw in a free show.
A free.
Is that like with a soft K? A freak
Oh yeah.
show?
Yeah, freak show. Which gets Einstein. You never thought he would betray the beer,
No.
but all of a sudden,
Einstein's like, guys, we got to do this.
yeah. So do you guys go venturing? He said she went that way, into the woods.
All right, yeah, let's. What else are we going to do? What else?
Yeah, it's a good point.
You don't have to.
Let's go into murderous zones.
We just
of
walk
danger.
around a little bit before breakfast, come back, and say, yeah, we didn't find anything.
Yeah.
And we get some. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe we come back and our heads are all tiny and it's fine.
Oh, the good thing about what you guys are doing is if you do ride with them, they're going to know like a lot of the local rumors. They have information because they travel all the time, so they know the cities pretty well.
All right, well, we're helping the freaks.
All right, can
Let's
you
go,
can
hero.
you point to a direction that she wandered off in to do her, business? All right, that way. All right, we're gonna head off that way.
That away.
Oh, that's my favorite kind of way.
Yeah.
Bring tissues in there. She had a small head, so it's actually negative 0.9.
It was a point.
Wow.
She was doing a 0.9. Got it.
Oh, number one.
never seen it.
It was a 0.9, small head.
For a 0.9. All right, let's.
It's a little bit of.
Yeah. All right, so we wander off in the direction that they point. I'm assuming, but I'm gonna follow. Who's taking the lead?
Does anybody have any special like survival skill or geography or nature? Nature, there you go.
I have geography.
Should I cast?
Oh, it's a survival check.
Oh, I have a +2 survival.
Okay.
I also have a +2.
So you can roll for tracks. Wow, Jesus. So just to describe the area a little bit, it's densely vegetated. It's a midge-infested marsh.
Mage infested?
Midge.
What's a midge?
M-I-D-G-E. It turns into a shallow bog.
This is where the guy got his fleas.
Has
from.
some pretty high reeds. I wasn't thinking Lepidstadt would be this warm of a marsh, but I guess you guys have traveled
We're in the
a
we're in
4
the
out of 20
armpit.
outside of Ravengo, and then all of a sudden,
And then I was supposed to cast my stone shield now because it's the morning, right?
always, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just ready. It's
Okay.
automatically there. You just have to remind me to use it when you get hit.
Okay.
And
So who's leading this way?
not it.
My knowledge of my known
Oh, for sure. You get all the information about how to avoid the plants that will stab you and do harm.
Sweet. What about the knowledge of geography?
You're going first?
Is there
Pause.
anything I can help them know about geography?
That will come in handy if you go too
I
far
mean,
and you need to map it.
I have my survival is a +2, and I don't know what else. Climb.
Well, reeds can be between 6 and 8 feet tall. It affects your movement. You could easily, after you start to get off the path a little bit, you can easily see how she may have got turned around or something. It's like children of the corn, children of the reeds and marsh.
Tiny-headed.
What are you rolling to track her? Or are you rolling to? All right, let's do a survival.
like within.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18.
Wow. Wow, 21. DC 10 would have got that. So Paul,
did
I'm gonna get
are you
Paul a
saying
star for that.
we got it?
Yeah, he got it, and he
So we're going what, this way?
he slightly finds some reeds that were bent, and they lead back a little ways. So you guys start to follow those, right? And in this, wow. Okay, so you begin to like track her, and you're like, what the hell? Kind of crazy shit. Like you can tell she's kind of got turned around after a little while. And then you see
I'm hacking my way through these reads as we go, just because.
just making it clearing a path.
Yeah, I
we
want to
do
make
check
sure that I
magic?
know which way I'm coming back.
All right, don't fumble on that check because that's your geography, that's your map making skill. So go ahead and roll a 20. Just don't fumble.
Okay.
Just don't.
Okay, I didn't fumble. I got
Okay.
a 9 plus my
Okay,
geography of
great.
9.
So yeah, you do that pretty successfully,
18.
and you hack away the undergrowth. And as you make it back, you start to realize you make it to an area, and it seems like there was this, like it's all the reeds are like blasted out. And you're like, shit, something went down here because it's obviously she's not crapping here. You may see crap here.
Yeah, dude.
But-
Is there any human
Somebody
feces
blasted
in
the
the
crap
area?
out of her. Yeah.
Yeah, it really looks like something went down.
All right, so yeah, let's.
No,
let's
as a matter of
start
fact,
looking around.
there's nothing like leading away. It was just her kind of into this area, and then.
Ay, Dios mío.
And I'm passing over how much time this took you guys. It really took like 20 minutes to
All right.
find this.
Around, like,
You yell it to collab. We found her. You hear the ringmaster whistle. Back.
Oh, they found her.
No, you said we might have found something. No, you guys.
Oh, okay.
You guys said
we sound the alarm. Got it.
I literally like
Love this soundtrack.
squish my foot on the ground. Like how solid it is.
It's a marsh, so it seems like it, in the area it has a footing. I mean, there's definitely a murk level to it, but not. Oh, you're looking for something like it might have gone under. Oh, I'll give you a star for that. That's creative. That's very creative. Yeah, you don't find anything in particular out of place on the flooring of this area where this battle went down.
It's a pickle tongue. We got a pickle tongue.
I guess this is an edit. Sienna, could you grab me some tissues? I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sneezing.
that's a good call. Look at
Yeah.
you multitasking.
All right, there was the edit. That tells me there's an edit there. All right, Paul, you were searching for.
Like sinkholes or any kind of like maybe she fell under or like a quicksand type situation.
Oh,
it definitely,
yeah, she
it
got
definitely
sucked
looks
down.
like there's a scene of like something happened here, but it wasn't a sinkhole. It was like larger than that.
there
Whatever
any
happened in the area.
Clothing or anything that we can see? Like something.
Perception check.
Nine.
Do you have a?
With a 7, so I got 6.
Are we all rolling this?
Sure, you're all there.
Who?
Oh, I got a 21.
Okay, you do notice that entering the space, the festering ethereal jaunt comes into the material plane from outside the clearing, cries out you, mimicking Alice's last screams. The girl you're looking for,
Yeah.
and then jaunts back into the ethereal plane.
Kind of like.
And to know all that metagaming that I just said, you'd really have to have a good knowledge of planes, which I don't think anybody has. So you just see this creature kind of phase in, make this weird
We see
scream.
it, though. We actually see it.
Make
Okay.
this weird scream like Allison, like you would imagine her sister screaming,
Yeah.
and then like does this weird phase out
How far away is this
right behind
taking
you.
place?
It's right behind us, you say.
Everyone roll initiative. Oh, damn it!
Knew we should have had our breakfast first.
Damn it! You guys are interesting. I haven't fought one of these in a long time.
29.
13.
So we'll say you guys are kind of in Einstock's area, by the way, with where his dice are. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
For clearing.
Do we want to move them over there?
Yeah, if you could.
Facing which
Johnny.
direction? Facing what direction?
Oh, whatever. You guys are kind of in this little area that was clearing of a battle before.
Oh, I'm a +6, you say. I was just looking at my perception still.
Oh my God.
Or should we,
Oh, so I'm a 15.
what do we need to check?
Initiative.
Just roll initiative.
So mine's whatever plus.
No, down.
You think we can remember?
Oh,
No, right under your finger. +7.
oh.
I must have bought this mini for this a long time ago.
See, we're not the
20. Brian, I like these dice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was not the.
I got a 29.
You did.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 and I got +10 in initiative.
Okay. I got a 20. There you go. Everybody loves
Yeah,
a good 20.
okay.
20.
Good. You know what? I'm not mad. Good for you with your natural 20
All right.
That's a shirt right there.
on that
I'm a natural
those
20.
those new gravity dice I bought you.
Oh, that's good. Her addition to it, the 20, is 7. So 27. So she's first.
No, he's got a 29.
29 beats 27.
Okay, I'll let that happen. Usually 20 just wins it, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay. No,
we'll
no,
let
no,
that
no.
happen. No, that's incredible. You got to go with it. 4th level, 29. Come on now.
I mean, why am I investing in initiative if the numbers don't matter?
Well, also she's not
Well,
she's
natural
not there
20.
until her turn because she popped out of ethereal.
That's true. All right.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
And Johnny
12.
12. So you, her, where did you fall in that order, Paul? Okay. Uno, dos, tres.
Me. And
Quattro.
then Johnny.
Okay. Sorry, Johnny.
It's okay.
So
Don't
yeah, you guys
apologize.
kind of ready in action because
For
literally
his
the
dice.
creatures like disappeared. And then on her turn, she jumps back in there. Go ahead, Johnny.
Oh.
Jesus.
Why don't you describe that creature? That's exactly what it is, by the way.
It
I love
looks
this mini.
Like a lady spider.
Looks like Black Widow,
It's a giant
a marble
spider.
Black Widow with
Yeah.
a Black Widow body.
It's got
With
a
a lady's head.
swelled anus.
Yeah,
You
the-
even see
that's
the,
a
What is that?
thorax.
That's a thorax. Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
she
a-
phases back in, and there's 4 of you.
know your
Anatomy.
So we'll
Nature.
just divide this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because she doesn't know. 2. She picks on Johnny.
Of course.
Oh boy.
Of course.
'Cause I'm
Sorry,
the weak
Johnny.
one.
Well, she smells that. This is on her turn. You guys can have
She
whoever's
goes,
in front of her can
and
do.
then-
You can do something.
Oh, I can.
Oh, but she's not there yet.
Got it.
So you can ready in
Mage
action.
armor.
Okay, great. Well, you'd probably do that before you walked in the damn reeds, right?
Yeah.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I did.
Okay, so
I
what would
definitely
you do
heard
now?
You say
Because that's an hour per level. That's 3 hours.
mage armor.
So like Johnny's stone shield, you just do it.
Yeah,
Protection
I
from
guess
evil.
you know what I'm going to do is I'm
That's a
going
good one.
to enlarge. I'm going to enlarge this
Sit-
guy.
what? Yeah. Me.
So his balls are normal size. What the
His balls
fuck are you
normal.
doing, man?
His balls are normal. The rest of him is huge.
My.
God.
You're just a massive giant.
This is revolutionary.
It's a new year for you.
I'm all about. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Tell me what I can swing these puppies at.
Okay, so, so Johnny, it's actually considered a surprise attack when she does this to you because she jaunts out of the ethereal plane,
Okay.
and so that means that you are using your touch attack
Okay.
or your touch AC, which is lower than your normal AC. It avoids kind of your armor. It means you're flat-footed. You have flat-footed AC?
5 foot AC 14.
Uh-oh. This is going in. Plus 10. She jaunts right behind. 20. Dude, these dice are not equally roll. Are they equal?
Yeah.
Are you sure they're not loaded?
Scientifically calibrated.
Will you look at that, Paul?
That's all you.
All All right, she's
hate
going to
you, Brian.
confirm it. Yeah, Brian brought these dice. Thanks,
Brian.
thank you, Brian. A 1, not confirmed.
All right.
Wow, that would have been terrible. Okay. Oh my God, that would have been so bad.
My balls are now tiny.
My balls are really tiny. All right, here we go. Here's the damage. 5 plus 7. So, yeah, 12. And then you have to survive its poison and potentially grab.
Jesus, man.
First rats, now spiders.
So go ahead and survive the poison. DC Fortitude 18. Oh my God. Ooh, this is bad. Okay. Roll a 20, add your Fortitude. DC 18. Why is this monster in this book? I love this book. You are supposed to be level 4. Johnny's level 3. So he's kind of like he's the small Chippendale, if you've seen the dancers. A Thunder from Down Under.
They're tiny.
Is-
And
So
It's
6
squeak a lot?
plus
Yeah.
my what?
Plus your Fortitude.
Fortitude. Plus 5. So 11.
Oh, you missed it. Okay, so you have to make that. That's 1. Every round, you have to make that for 8 rounds. Now, here's what happens.
So glad this isn't me.
Oh, it's going to be you next, Brian. You got to worry about it. 4. So, this is new to you guys. 2 points of Constitution drain. The poison is weakening him. 2 points of con drain. If you hit 0 on a stat, you're dead. Just FYI. How much con do you have?
14.
He's got to survive this for 10 or 8 rounds.
So we got a.
He's not going to survive it for 8 rounds.
He's got to survive
Not
the
at that
damn
rate,
check.
anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Okay, so if you cure that round, you don't take the damage. You have to absolve it
okay.
altogether before the 8 rounds are up. You have to do it twice in a row.
Cure twice in a row?
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, just his save on it, or unless you have neutralized
yeah.
poison.
If,
I know. I never have it loaded. It's such a cool. You know what it is? It's a cool scroll to have.
yes.
Other than that,
Because when you need it,
it's you never have it
you
loaded.
need it.
I know.
I'm going to buy it when we get to Lepidstadt.
It's a large spider-like monstrous creature with eerie humanoid face, surrounded by a shaggy mane of her fur, and she just leans in and like right on Johnny.
Man, that looked really gnarly.
it was.
Owie!
Yeah.
Guys, I just realized I need to go get a scroll.
Is it my turn then?
Yeah, it's Paul's turn.
I am going to cast Protection for Legal.
Okay. You are protected.
Reaction.
It is in fact neutral. It's all good. You never know. And by the way, what a great spell. It's probably the most broken spell in the game. Okay, so that was your round, but you can move.
So does Ghost Touch play with this at all?
It doesn't look like a ghost. It looks like it's an ethereal jaunt going on.
I'm gonna know my enemy after this one. Just wait for me.
I'm gonna. So, where is it? It's close.
Somebody has to kill this damn thing. You guys got to hit this thing with something.
You're
I'm
a
gonna move back
big ass.
Sword. Well,
Ball
it's not,
swinging.
it's not my turn yet.
as far as I can.
Okay, so that would provoke an attack of opportunity because it has a 10-foot reach. But you could take a 5. Actually, Einstock, did you already go?
Not yet.
So you guys have to surround it for it to get a negative
yeah.
on its AC. Just FYI, that's always the goal.
Flanking.
So, yeah,
Yeah, flank that.
flank that thing with a thing.
So you want to flank it?
Gotta flank that. No, I'm
Not yet.
not. It's not my turn.
It was Paul's turn to. I wouldn't move because you get it. It only gets 1 attack of opportunity per round.
Maybe crossbow? No.
That would provoke an attack shooting a weapon that close.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She has a 10-foot reach, so she just reaches over. And, yep. Oh, I forgot the grapple check. 7 plus 16. Roll a 20. Sorry, Johnny. That also happened on the bite. Fun game. I love Pathfinder.
5.
What was that?
5.
What's the modifier on that? Strength?
That's his CMD. Yep. Yeah, it's right around there.
18.
Plus 5, 23. She got 5 plus 16, 21. You survived it. Did I say 5? I forget what it was. Okay, you survived it because I forget what it was. But I think you did survive it. All right. Now it is Lieutenant Large Balls.
Lieutenant Regular Balls, thank you very much.
Oh, Lieutenant Regular.
He's just
Nothing-
Lieutenant Balls right
yeah,
now.
nothing
Lieutenant Satisfactory
special
balls?
about these balls anymore. Thanks, Brian.
Welcome, sir.
So I can't move without her attacking me first?
Enjoy the balls. You could attack. You just can't move.
Yeah, you just can't
Okay.
move out of her threat range. If you do that,
Well, I was going to kind of move around to the backside.
if you move more than a 5 foot square while engaged with somebody, she'll get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, well, I'm going to move 5 feet, start
Uh-huh.
making my way around a little
Yeah,
bit.
there you go. Perfect.
Okay, and I've got an antagonized feat. Would that make her like go after me next?
I'm not sure what it does. What does it do?
I don't know. It says antagonized.
I think you bang your thing loudly, and that I don't think it requires anything extra. You can do that.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to. Well, do I have to equip my keen longsword?
No, you definitely were engaged coming out of there. So
Okay. All right. So keen longsword. I'm attacking. I'm an attacker. I got a 6. Plus what?
plus your bonus on
Plus
the
10. So 16.
16. Oh, you just miss her.
Okay.
But you're antagonized. You
What-
can
what-
do that.
He's huge right now. Does he get any bonuses for that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's
you
he's
enlarge, so
massive.
it probably adds to your strength bonus, which would add to your whole thing. I'm not sure exactly what that does, but maybe check that out in the future. We'll say it adds a +2, which in that case you would connect.
Okay.
Nice job.
Very convenient.
Thank you. Glad I cast that
okay,
spell.
So that's what the sword is a D8 plus 6.
And then roll a 20 for your
Doesn't he get a bonus to attack?
agonize. By the way,
Doesn't he get a bonus to attack because he's huge?
yeah. No, you roll. So what's the damage on that?
1D8 plus 6.
Okay, so now you roll 2 d6s plus 6.
What?
Yeah. That's you're upgrading your damage for being large.
You're massive.
Okay, I needed a D6.
Here.
Here, this one rolls 6s every time.
Ah, that's
Okay, you took Brian's. That's good. That was a good choice.
Ooh, 6 and a 5, 11.
Okay, nice. And then what's your bonus?
Plus 6.
Wow, so 17 points. Nice job.
Yeah. And then I need to roll for critical or what? Or is that only if I roll a 20?
That's only if you're 20. Oh, roll a 20 though for your antagonized. By the way, you're bringing on rebukes or hurtful words, making a creature angry at you.
Yeah.
Darn you! 8 legs sucks. You should have 10.
13.
Plus 10
Sure.
minus the target dice hit die. Okay, that's 6. You do it. It's super angry at you, so it turns around from Johnny
Okay.
and decides you're its next meal.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Okay, so Johnny, you see the creature kind of like he screams at it, and it good. Looks over it. Yeah, nice job, Nick. We always love a good audience
Yeah.
in the side room in Calabasas. We're playing in Calabasas. So weird.
Yeah, it is.
Calabasas.
Weirdly sexy.
We should get the Kardashians in on a game.
It's true.
Get that Chris over here. That's role playing, kind of.
I love that guy.
Is that?
I'm willing.
I'm not allowed to say
have
that.
anybody in here,
Am I allowed to say that? That's.
if you know what I mean.
You know what? We'll work on better talent. Is that what you're saying? The Kardashians couldn't quite get the game. Like roll a 20, huh? Like,
I'm just saying the bar's really low. I'm willing to let
sorry, I
Anyone.
brought that into here.
literally anyone.
Thank you.
We
You're
got this
welcome.
guy here with tiny balls. You know.
That is.
That's hurtful.
The timing on your laugh track.
yeah.
It just hurts.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. They're not so tiny right now.
Fair point.
Yeah.
You're like
Quieted him down.
25 feet tall with normal.
Well, I'm not even that big to begin with. I'm
I love
5
that.
foot-
Paul, I love this
5 foot
podcast talks
6.
about his balls like a fifth per. So that might be this episode. Johnny, what do you do? Something.
Dear diary.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna, because we need to kill it, because otherwise I'm gonna die.
I think if you move 5 feet that direction, you'll be flanking. Yeah. Well, that's 5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So move.
Yeah, it still has a. You can move 5 feet, which would actually put it at a huge disadvantage. That's good.
Yeah.
Nice job.
I feel like this
So,
antagonized really
just
should have
attack it?
gotten me a star.
Okay.
Attack it.
You don't have your workers. You don't have your
Poison. I don't think he loaded it.
No.
There- it's funny. I've loaded the spell so many times and never used it and gotten pissed off.
We're gonna walk through the spider forest.
Yeah, and then got it off my list, and then you need it. It's such a great scroll.
Yeah. It really is. That's what it comes down to. I'll just write a bunch of them for all of us. I'll scribe.
Scribe it.
I'm a scrivener.
Yeah, take him out.
Ooh.
15 plus.
Yeah, you definitely hit him.
Okay.
Already 17 hit points of damage.
And then, what else do I need to do?
Just roll your damage.
Damage, which is D10.
Yep. What's your bonus?
1d10 plus 3.
Right, this one?
That's
Either one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Either one of the 10s. There's 2 of them.
Oh. Are you two-handing this weapon, or are you?
2-hand.
Oh, okay. So how does that? What is it like? He gets
Same.
2?
It just adds a bonus to the hit and damage.
He rolled a 7.
7.
So that's the 1d10 plus 3. So that's a 10. And then does he roll again for the second hand?
No, because it's on the same.
Oh,
Not
okay.
two-handed fighting. It's just 1. So 7 plus. What's your damage modifier?
Oh, if it's both hands, then it's
Next to the
4.
D10?
4.
D10 plus
Yeah,
3.
4. And
So 11.
Oh,
4 would
plus
be
four,
both
yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So 11?
Yeah.
Nice point. Nice job. So it's 28 points of damage on this guy.
Oh, damn.
It is looking a little bloodied from your guys' antagonizing it.
Nice.
It's time to stomp this spider.
All right, top of the round, Brian.
All right. So I'm gonna blast this thing. And I know what y'all are thinking. You're thinking magic missile, but I think I'm gonna do something different.
Ooh,
Oh my.
missile magic.
God.
It's like you think I'm gonna say magic missile, but
I think I'm gonna go with scorching ray.
Ooh,
Hit it
First
with
time I've ever used this
magic
thing. I don't
might.
know how I'm gonna do.
that's where the star. There's your star. Brian wasn't even looking. Doesn't even care.
Oh man, I got a star.
He's over stars. Yeah, first time spells.
No, I felt it like in my nether parts.
Okay, what do I have to do? Make a save? Probably. You have to probably touch attack. So roll that.
It's a
Range touch.
25 plus 5 feet. Yeah, it's a. Okay, so saving throw none.
Okay, so you probably have to hit it. So roll a 20.
Yeah, I have to.
What's the name of it?
It's scorching ray.
Okay, scorching. Yeah, you have to hit it with a range touch attack. By the way, if we want someone to call in, we can always have them call in and decide on this shit. Hey, Pathfinder,
There is
Paizo, if you're still listening, you care about Pathfinder E1, which we do, please call in. Yes, that's right.
Okay, I rolled an 11
What's your bonus?
for
Touch? Range touch?
Well, see, this is
Yeah, it says close, 25 to 5 feet, but you still have to touch.
concentration check. Is that it?
No, that's if you've been hit with damage, which you won't be.
okay.
For
All right.
So you just have to add your. It would be it's if you. Okay, it'd be on this side, right here. Touch, see it?
Touch.
Yeah.
Do you see touch?
I like to touch things.
Touch attack. Melee or ranged? Oh, +4.
+4. So you'd add 4 to that. So you hit it.
15.
Yeah, you do it. Nice job.
Yes.
The touch, the feel
Burn.
of cotton.
You hit it with your scorching ray.
All right. Yeah. Each ray,
Yep.
touch attack hit, deals 4d6 points of fire damage.
So how many you get? 2 or 1?
I get 4d6. Oh, I get 1 ray.
Okay. You do it. Do your damage.
4d6.
Damn, son.
It looks like the head would talk to you, but it's not really talking to you. It's just screaming at you. No, but you notice like there's some blood.
All right, so that is 15.
Wow, 15 more, 28 plus 15,
It's
30,
quite clear that
43.
the lady transformed into this creature.
Wow, 43.
Ladies are trained.
You've wrecked it pretty well.
You did 43
Four-
damage just now?
No. No, we're at total 43. Yeah,
Oh.
your hit, Johnny's hit, my hit. His protection from evil.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's called a butter up. That's called a butter up. Nice job.
Dude.
Everybody likes a good butter up. Nice. All right, so it's its turn.
I can't believe it's not butter.
It really doesn't like Lieutenant. Hopefully these aren't just 20s, because that's all these dice have rolled. 19.
Jesus, Brian.
Is that
I remember it rolling a 1. I specifically remember that 1.
Yeah.
So that definitely hit you. This is 29. So you have to survive a poison. You have to survive poison again.
Yeah.
4 points of damage plus 7. So you got 11 points of damage on you. Now do a fortitude save, both of you guys.
With a D20?
Yep. Fortitude save, DC 18.
So I got a 12 plus
Jesus.
4.
So
So
16.
16.
So it's not an 18.
You get a 1.
Who got a 1?
He did.
Oh, no. All right. So you're both taking wow, this is not.
It's a magic one, though.
Is
Magic
it?
roll. You need to get hit some of those gravity dice. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess so, because evidently they roll 20s every time. All right, this is cut in half. This is constitution damage to Johnny. 4. So you take 2 more points of con drain. At this rate, he's going to be dead in a few rounds.
Yeah, unless we heal him or something.
Nick,
Yes.
here's yours. 4. Oh, my God. Get rid of this die, too. So you take 2 points of con drain. And by the way, every 2 points of con drain is minus 1 hit point.
Okay,
So he's got
Per
2
level.
So,
Level.
per level of what? Of his level or
Yeah,
the spider's
of his level.
so
So he's now -2 per level of hit points.
what's happened?
Because your con is being drained. So you're -2 con, he's -4 con.
Okay, slow down. We got to do math on this.
I
man.
know, I
We
know.
need to we didn't even bring calculators.
So you're actually -4 hit points permanently
Okay, so
until you
hold
figure
on.
this
I
out.
took 11 damage to begin with,
Right,
right?
and then-
so
Then you
I'm-
took 2 con drain.
Okay, hold on.
So that 2 con drain will impact your total hit point value by
Did he
1.
take 2 con drain or did he take?
He's taking 4.
yeah.
He's taking 4. He's taking 2.
Yeah.
So I lost 2 on the first one. So
And you said every how many points of con drain?
2. Every
Every
2,
two.
it's -1 hit point per level for you.
Got it.
So
you're
because
taking-
I'm level 3,
You
You're
take
taking 3 hit points.
You're only level
of
3?
damage.
yeah.
I thought you were
Am
level
I?
4.
I don't even
I think
know
you're
what-
level 4.
Where's-
So you
oh,
took,
it is.
You
Yes,
took
it's 4.
-4 hit points off your total for that poison drain.
Okay, so another 4 damage.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 4 every turn? Or
Well, depending on what I roll for your poison and if you save against it. So
Okay.
Johnny has -6 hit points from his
I'm
total.
down another.
Right, because he had 2 on the first
-4.
one. Now he's got 4. For
Right,
The second
he's
one.
level 3.
so
This is-
I get so how much negative on my hit points now?
You have -6.
6 hit point.
But that's like your total value until you figure out this poison.
Yeah, so I have 8.
But you can't
con
cure
left
that. You can't cure that because it's con drain.
on this.
So what do we like? I mean,
I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to figure that out next.
like after we, let's say we even
So-
kill this thing, is he just
So
gonna
now
keep dying?
she's gonna do a grab on Lieutenant Tiny Balls. 10. It didn't roll a 20. I'm so
Didn't you already attack me?
it's poison and grab. So grab would be its grapple, which is plus 16. So 26. So your CMD plus that 20.
My CMD.
Yeah. She has a 26 CMB.
Ugh.
Oh.
CM bonus. Yeah, I rolled a 2, and then I have a plus 9.
Okay, so you see him get grabbed up into her mouth. He's kind of constrained.
He's huge. Doesn't he get like a bonus to
It's
that?
crazy. She has 2. So it's just weird that she has that much strength, like an ant. She just grabs him.
Unbelievable.
Help! Fortunately, she doesn't go in for the crotch area
Yeah,
because
she would have wiped that out immediately.
she's a phase spider. She doesn't really know what a crotch area is.
Or does she?
All right, that was her turn. Lieutenant, or Paul.
So am
boy.
I getting more damage from that?
No, you're just grappled.
Okay. So
Grapple condition means
basically I moved.
You have like
turn or something.
You have your sword arm out, so you can hit with that.
Okay.
We've learned in the that being swallowed actually isn't a terrible thing
Yeah.
because you can attack something from the inside,
Ah.
and it's less. It's not its exoskeleton, so it usually is a little easier.
Oh well, then I'm gonna climb right in.
Her mouth isn't that big. She need to chew you up in little parts.
No.
Maybe fit your balls.
Yeah, those are like walnuts. They'd be fine in there. Hey, Mom, I'm so happy we're doing this podcast. Thanks for listening. Oh, please. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a first one. Nice.
Yeah, get some infliction on there.
Nice. Inflict that stuff. Okay. Probably.
Yeah.
Take that. All right, here we go. 20. Dude,
Will you stop that?
look at this. Look. Look at that.
Unbelievable.
Dude, this dice.
Yeah.
Gravity dice. Oh, that's true. There could be a...
They're not 1G.
What happens if
They're
it survives
actually
it?
2G.
I don't know.
What was the spell?
Inflicts minor wounds.
Inflict.
So it's like
Does it take partial
on your
damage?
hand, you channel negative energy that deals with 1d8. Well, this is 2d8 for this one.
What if successful is it half damage?
Undead are powered by negative energy spells. Necromancy, one action, touch, creature touch, instantaneous. DC 15 will half. Yeah.
Oh, so take half damage. Okay, so roll your damage and then it's in half.
That's awesome.
It's taking 43 hit points of damage. It's a beast. You hit it. Seems upset. Take that, you beast. Eat it. Did you get a star for that? Okay. Brian, here's the instructions and star cards. It's very small.
Is it
So
half?
easy.
Let me take a look at that.
Yeah. See what I mean? So easy to use these star cards.
Is it half damage?
13, so 12 and half is 6, so that's 50, no, it's 49 points of damage on this thing. It looks really effed up. It's called a butter up. It's a
49. That's where we're at right now. The magic
all
number.
right, tiny balls or Einstock. I'm sorry, they aren't tiny. Crowd is correcting me.
Well, you're grappled, so what does that?
He can still attack. He can only just do one-handed.
Slice it through the face.
Yeah, stab it in a couple eyeballs,
All right.
Lieutenant. That's
Choose.
What's happening to me?
you're. We're-
Turn.
You are currently grappled, and
Yeah.
you're ready to just
Crowd-
smite this thing.
The crowd has agreed. You should
That's
stab
really
it
cool.
in the face,
Yeah.
right? Just
Yeah,
little
those
instructions.
I mean, can you?
Star card instructions.
Yeah.
So easy.
For the star card,
Simple, effective, efficient,
So cool.
clean.
I'm going to stab.
You reach over and you stab it. Paul, these instructions are, if you're a bad GM or a good GM, you can read them and get it. It's star card instructions. That's a lot of backgammon happening. Was that a fumble?
15
Oh, thank God. After all that.
plus what, my initiative?
No, plus 10, right? Isn't that your...
For my
for what?
weapon?
Yeah, plus
What are
10.
you doing? Are you attacking?
Yeah, it's plus 10. Because
Yeah, it's
easy,
plus
right,
10.
Paul, isn't it?
Yeah, 25.
You smack him.
Her. It's
Her.
a lady. It's a lady spider.
Am I still rolling 2d6?
She's got a big old
Yes.
spider butt.
Oh, she is worth this many stars, by the way. She's worth this many stars. The lean keen.
So I rolled 7 plus 6. So, yeah. It's 13.
13 points of damage? You kill it.
Oh!
It falls to the ground.
snap.
You guys have seen The Witcher? The opening scene? He literally just right through the... How does it happen? How's it happen, Nick?
Oh, I split her vertically down the face. And so the face kind of opens up like a floppy sort of thing.
Wow.
Floppy.
Things that are floppy down the middle.
Makes me think of other things, but... Okay, so you kill it and you realize... so now we have to go... Does anybody have... You marched in his march quite a ways, so you can still hear it kind of collab, like with his whistle. But it seems like that might be a little far away. Does anybody have anything you can do about this poison?
Just the potions to maybe like keep them from dying.
Okay, but if it's draining con, you can't bring that back. Okay, so... this is really terrible. Einstock, your third round. Cure. You may be able to help them with their cure. What's your heal bonus? You have a skill heal. You wouldn't.
What spells do I have in that book?
There,
cursed book that I got.
with wizard spells.
Yeah.
You need to acquire them.
Yeah,
So you have all up to level 5 spells in that book. So you have access to any wizard spell up to level 5 for free, which is Amazeballs. Because otherwise you'd have to pay and inscribe them. And it's just a pain in the ass.
Like, could I switch it?
Making it easy. Not that you can use them.
Well, sorry.
Overnight you could.
And you're talking about the spell
What's
that we
your
got
healed
from the prison, or the
skill?
book that we got from the prison.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, from the other guy that it was his. He was mad you took it.
that's awesome.
But now he's dead. Should be under skill.
So
Heal.
my heal, I have a plus 11.
Okay, so we can add...
Treat poison, or like treat poison is poison same DC.
Right. Which is what he's faced against. This 18 is no joke. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add you as a +2 with that to his save. So now instead of an 18 fortitude with his attention, because he's sucking on where did it bite you?
On the leg.
Yeah,
Right
he's
on-
sucking on your leg.
Inner
Right
thigh.
on the
Inner
dick.
thigh.
Inner
It's
thigh.
a
Yeah.
little close, but he's like trying to suck the poison out.
Deep up there in that inner thigh.
I'm just lowering the DC. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, please do.
There's a lot of poison in there.
We love Paul.
Treat poison.
Yeah.
You gotta
can-
clear it all
you can-
out.
Poison means to tend with character has been poisoned and more damage from the poison.
There's
Every
Paul.
time the poison character makes a saving throw against the poison, you make a heal check. If your heal check exceeds the DC of the poison, the character receives a +4 to its saving throw.
Oh, so +4. I was going to cheat him and only give him 2. Wow. Paul is your friend, Einstock. So he's going to give you +4, which means you need a DC 14 now that he can attend to you, and he can also attend to you. Maybe you can only attend to one person per round, but I'll say you can do both. You're like split. Einstock, please make your save. You need to make 2 of these in a row. It's a DC 14 fortitude save with his bonus. And then he's down 4 con.
10 and a 4.
No, I think you just rolled it.
20. Oh, no.
Yes. That's
Okay,
so that's a 12 plus
There's one
his
round
2.
cure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 16. No. It's an 18. He's going to add 4 to it, so that would be 16. So he failed.
He has to beat 14 though.
Another 2.
Does he have a save?
It's just a DC. It's a fortitude save.
Wait, what does he have to beat?
He's got -2 more con.
What number does he have to beat?
He had originally the DC is 18 fortitude. He's helping out by 4 by
18.
being a medic. Yeah, so he rolled a 2.
I thought it was 14. Yeah.
Well, now that's all he has to beat, but he only rolled a 12.
I get it.
Okay, so you failed that round, Nick. No, but I'm giving you circumstance modes at +4 against it. So yeah,
17
plus.
plus what am I?
Oh, you made it. So you don't take any con damage. That if you do that again, Nick, you're on your own. He's not even helping you. If you do that again, you're clear of the poison. Einstock, back to you. He's -6 con, by the way.
-6 con.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying he doesn't get his fortitude save bonus?
No, he
So I
does.
have 2
He
con.
does. So this is the 4th round of 8. What's your total con?
Right now I'm down after that -6 because I was at 8. So -6. Now I'm down 2
Wait, you only have 8 con?
left. I remember because I was taking.
Oh, left. Okay. No, it's actually half of this. So it could be 1 or 2. I've just been rolling really. This dice should probably go out to the stinker patty.
Jesus.
Is there a stinker patty for dice?
6. Yeah.
What's your fortitude?
Fortitude was +5.
So 11.
11.
So he would have saved the first one, yeah.
Why?
Because you rolled a 12.
You rolled a natural 12?
5.
Yeah.
Okay, so you saved that round. So we'll just say you took the 2 this round.
Okay.
You have to do 2 in a row. Lieutenant Tiny Balls, please make your second save and let's get on.
6
Plus
plus what? What am I adding?
your fortitude
Fortitude.
save. 4.
4.
Okay, he didn't
So
make
10.
it. So here, so you got 1 point of con drain. One more.
So I'm
So
at
you have
-3
3 total.
now.
Yeah. Einstock.
Am I? Are we losing hit points in the middle?
Yeah,
of this?
you
For
will.
every
We'll,
2,
yeah.
you lose 1 hit
Einstock. So you're back to 0, but you're at your 5th round of 8. So make your roll. Got to save 2 in a row, and then we got to figure out how to deal with this fucking damage.
So
Yeah, can we do this while we're slowly walking back?
That's
No,
a-
'cause
that's
he's
a
like-
13 plus 5, so that's 18.
Okay, so you made it. Great job. So there's the first one. Nick, crowd's rooting for you. Do it. You've taken enough poison damage.
Jesus, not apparently not. 5.
Take 2 more.
2 more.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right, Einstock.
So
This
I'm-
is you, Einstock. You got your +4, so he can help Lieutenant Tiny Balls.
I'm at -5 now.
Yes!
What do you get?
He rolled a natural 13. That is
Oh, +5?
Plus
Yeah, you
5
clear
plus
it.
his-
Nice job. God. Brutal. Okay, now you can help him out and give him the circumstance bonus. So, Nick, you have +4 to whatever your fortitude and this roll
Is
is.
this a skill or a spell? What is
It's his skill.
All right, I rolled a 20.
Nat
Okay,
20.
so you clear it. Now you got to do it again. And this is round 5 on you?
Jesus Christ, 5.
What? 5 plus 4 is 9
Plus-
plus your fortitude?
5.
Well, 4.
It's 14.
2. So you only get 1 more point of con damage.
Well, I started.
So that's -5, 6. You have -6.
Yes.
So you're both at -6. Okay, so roll again. You have Paul's +4 circumstance bonus.
You should check. You might have like a key I don't know if you have the
He does.
Okay, 17.
That's a,
Oh,
yeah.
you made it. Now make it again. You'll be clear of it. Come on, Nick.
both did you like more.
4.
I don't know if it stacks. I don't know. Okay, here's
All
1 more
right,
point of con damage,
-7.
and you only have 1 more round of this.
Oh, okay.
And I started
You
at
could still
10.
live through the
Yeah.
con, right?
Yeah, he's gonna live, but he's gonna be really weak.
How does it come?
20.
Nat 20.
Okay, so you solve it. Nice job. Nice job. That was 2 in a row.
No, was it? No, it wasn't.
Yep.
That was the first.
No, it wasn't, but it was also the last round.
Yeah. Nice job.
Plus a 16.
There we go.
Nice. Now it feels good to do that. Nice.
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
everybody loves a good. All right.
You made it.
Yeah. So, how much damage? How much con?
I was at -7.
Oh God, Johnny.
I'm down to 1 con.
Oh my God, he's so weak. Like Johnny's like limp.
3 and you
By the way,
So 3 and 1.
so does that, how does that go back up?
So for
did you take any hit point damage? Beyond the con drain?
During the battle, no.
No, he did. He took 1 hit.
On the
I
very
did.
first one.
Well, okay. So Paul, here's what you know about poison. That once poison goes to work on a statistic, like it needs restoration. It's kind of shitty.
Okay, so then we need to get to Lepidstadt.
We need to throw these things in the park.
Or Lepid.
Oh, and by the way, you find that the girl is doing some searches here. You find like her body has been like shredded.
Did she at least finish?
No.
No.
She's got a poop hanging
got
out of her
dangling.
butt.
She still has it. Like,
But
peeking
in
half
further
out.
investigation, Johnny can kind of crawl over because it's like somebody needs to help him. Like, but you find that there's like a nest.
Of spiders?
Yeah, no, from where she likes to hang out. The spider.
Oh, the spider's nest. Got it. So it's not like there's not a bunch of
A
little
den of
tiny.
spiders.
Okay. Yeah, let's freaking search that junk, right?
So you find in the bog it's littered with remnants of belongings to previous victims traveling this road.
Sweet, sweet loot.
A DC 20 perception check.
And we take damage from this con drain, right?
Yeah, I'll
So-
tell you. Yeah, it's permanent until you get it restored, which really sucks. Sorry,
Ooh.
but he can get the spell. And what can you get? Lesser restoration, Paul? Can you? No. That's a level 3 spell, I think, right?
Yeah, I think
Anyway, but it only does 1d4 restoration back. But
All right.
Johnny is
I
the
got a 20 on this perception
emergency.
check.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's all it takes. So you find a potion, magnifying
What
glasses,
What kind of potion? Oh, I gotta identify it, right?
a box, a wooden box.
Magnifying glasses in the plural?
One,
One magnifying glass, got it.
a walnut traveling case.
Okay.
Traveling
He's
case.
only casting level 1 so far. He's level 3. You get picked guard clothes. What
was that last one?
There's a traveling case. So
Picked
there's a
what?
box, case, glasses, potion, and it's on an unsettling skeletal body.
This body looks really unsettling. Skeletal.
Oh, and you find most of Elise's body.
Right,
I'm doing
right,
it so-
right.
I'll take that.
Dibs.
Yeah. Dibs on the lower part.
With the poop.
Yeah. That's what I'm after.
have like the beats or whatever.
Yeah.
But what are those on here again?
Your daily spells that you have.
No, remember the one where I have like a carrion effect, like healing slash like.
Oh, a trait skill or something like that?
What's your class? You're a cleric. It would be.
And I get like so many times.
Yeah, it's easier to find when you print this out. So if you do Apple P and print it out, because then it's on your gear list right underneath your first page. So it'd be on your second page and would say like, positive bursts so many
Flashing-
times a day, flashing,
boner.
free action.
Free action boner.
So what do you go in for? Are you just taking it all back?
Yeah, I think we should take it all back. I mean,
All right, so here I'll
bodies-
just tell you what it is. You gonna track it?
Yeah.
So there's a
definitely.
potion of fox hunting, which would really help somebody with their dex. Then there's magnifying glasses. You think they're worth about 100 gold pieces? Inside the small wooden box, who's got a really great? We don't have any thieves. Yeah, you notice it's heavier than what it should look like, Brian. You think?
Oh, is this like a box of like opening and like thievery? Like,
It looks like it would be lighter, but it's actually heavy.
oh, okay, so it's a box of holding or something, maybe.
I don't know. But then there's a walnut
heavy
traveling
box?
case. Inside of it are
Inside the box?
yeah.
Oh,
This is
oh,
the
oh.
traveling case. A jar of pickled garlic cloves. And there are keys sealed in wax. I don't even know what those will be, but and you find about 50 gold pieces scattered throughout the marsh. Pretty
You
sure.
said the keys are sealed in wax.
Yeah, this keys sealed in wax. Looks like this poor guy fell victim to the. Man, she is gnarly looking. Look at that mini. Johnny's down to 1 con.
She's mute.
You do realize 0 con is death.
She is.
Yes.
Like, yeah, very close. Nice job. That's a brutal attack. Brutal.
Once we're on the road.
You have some restoration.
Yeah, I can get less restoration.
Okay.
It says, for what I have to.
Yeah. Tonight he'll meditate and get his divine spells.
So no full rest. would
No, but
restore
you guys
that.
take the body back to the kin and you
Yeah.
present it to Khalib, and he's
Yeah, we sure do.
the sisters are crying, of course, with their small heads. They can't quite grasp everything that's happening.
Oh.
But they see their sister. They're wondering how they're going to do their act. But the flea guy says, "We'll just add fleas."
That's your answer for everything.
Flares
Yeah.
will cure all ails, yeah.
Flea man,
What was his name? Hap? Or something?
Hap, yeah.
What's the hap?
But in assistance in
Hap.
finding the sister, Khalib is very grateful, and he gives you a +1 humanoid shape changer Bane dagger as a reward. I'm going to say that again. It's actually really cool. It's a +1 humanoid shapeshifter Bane dagger, which means if you're attacking a werewolf or something, this thing's going to be awesome. +1 humanoid shape changer Bane dagger.
Yeah, I got it. So we got, so far, guys, just to recap, we got a potion of fox hunting, magnifying
Fox
glass.
cunning, isn't it?
Fox
Fox Cunning.
cunning? Oh.
Of course, the useless spell I loaded was remove paralysis. So if it was a poison
That would have come in handy in the last
Yeah,
week that I
yeah.
was playing.
That's another scroll I'm going to get.
exactly.
That's the thing. They make really great skulls as far as preparing them.
Well, can't you also learn how to imbue some of your, or not even learn, but
Well, sorcerers.
they can put it into a scroll.
Sorcerers. Well, you can scribe.
I can
you can
scribe.
get that's a feat.
I can scrap.
It take
actually have
the only problem with crafting and scribing in Pathfinder E1 is it takes fucking forever, and you never get the time to do it right.
Well, it takes 2 hours if you have that.
Speedy writing.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
I like that.
When we were screwing around the last week, you could have made some scrolls.
Scribbles.
If I had that ability.
Nice job, you guys. Who killed it? Did somebody get
That was
stars?
TB.
Oh, they got the stars. He got the stars, right? Go. All right. So you guys will figure out how to get to Lepidstadt with the Crooked Ken. So we'll give you 2 days. Let's give you 4 days of travel.
Oh, it
You-
takes two hours
100 miles.
if the base price of the scroll is less than 250.
Okay, there you
So
go.
I can do some simple ones.
So let's do 4 lesser restorations. Who thinks he should get a star for each one?
Yeah,
So one of the days.
Why
yeah.
not?
What are we?
Why not?
Here's you guys. What
are we doing?
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness, that was worth more than the creature he killed. 4. Oh, I almost gave you 5. Jeepers. Okay, 4. Very nice. 4 stars. So it's 1d4 of con damage cured your roll until whoever you're doing to do it. And GM McLeod gets a bathroom break.
I mean, we could do it a bunch of times, but we're on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Well, we got 4 days.
Yeah. Unless we're gonna do checks and stuff along the way.
How many of those spells can you load? What level is it?
Yeah, because you could
It's
load.
I can only load it this one, or I could load it a bunch of times.
Yeah, how many level 1 spells do you have? Or
Yeah.
whatever level
It's a
it is.
level 2 spell, so I can load it
2 times?
3 times.
Okay, so you can do that for 4 days in a row. So
4 times 3 is
4
12.
times 3. Divide it up. Let's roll them. See if you get them cured.
You can do it 12 times. All right, so the first one's a 3. What is that?
No, I think you guys roll it, or do I? I guess I roll it.
Yeah, you're rolling to
So-
restore their con.
All right, who's the lowest?
I'm at 1.
Yes,
You're at one.
definitely.
So
I'm
we
at
start with
3.
you. So you got 3. So you get 3. So 12 rolls. So you each get 6 rolls, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that,
So start with
Yeah.
yeah.
we'll start with you. The first 6. So you 3.
1.
2.
What's your con at now?
4, 5, 6, 7.
And
What's your total?
14.
2. 4.
1, 2, 3. That would have been the 6th one.
And what are you at?
I'm at 13. So I was, I'm just one off my.
All right. Well, let's see how well we do with
So
this.
I'm at -7 con out of 10.
So you're at 3.
So, but I only need to heal 7. So I got 2,
2,
4,
3.
5, 6, 7.
That's it.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, so why don't I?
So you get 3 more.
Sure.
Boom. Done.
There you
All right.
I'm exhausted, but it works.
Took you several days of sucking the poison on Einstock's leg.
Deep in that inner thigh.
Stinky ass dwarves.
Can you
Oh,
please
man.
shower?
At least I'm shaved. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true.
Why are you shaved?
What? Yeah.
Nice job. Nice job, dude.
Does it,
Grooming.
Hygiene.
Oh, got it in there.
is
So everybody,
Yeah. I do dwarfscaping.
is it true what they say about dwarves? I don't know. What it is.
question: is the the regular battle damage healed at this point?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
After days of resting,
Yeah.
we've also dealt with the HP
Yeah.
loss.
So nice job, dude. That was great. I can't believe that kind of worked out. You just missed a couple more of those things that would have been brutal. I mean, the way I was rolling.
Yeah, and again, we are chipmunks at this point, like you said
Yeah.
earlier. So we're not the level 7s
But this
or the 5s.
This is the best. Yeah,
We're level 4s.
that is true. The best playing is between like level 3 and level like I don't know 10 or 11. So this is Lepidstadt. You guys see a screen over there with a map of Lepidstadt, and you come in through the. You're coming in across that the bridge. Oh, we're gonna actually have to do a little scene change. So I'm gonna press pause on. Wow, we're back on just like that. It's like the listeners didn't even know we switched the entire scene. Nick, if you want to take a picture and maybe just send it to your mom, I don't know. What do we do with the pictures? Are we putting them on Instagram? You know what? I could use it as the picture on the little QuickTimes we're posting, right?
Do it.
Yeah, a little thumbnail, right? And I learned, by the way, if you're posting like a still image, 1 keyframe per second, because I was like, oh yeah, duh, like it's never changing. Nice job. So you guys make it to Lepidstadt with the crooked Ken, and they ask you where you're going. This is worth a star.
I think we're gonna go. Well, we got a bunch of places here.
First
right?
one to say where you're going.
We have. Yeah.
We're going to university.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then a star for, do you guys know who you're going to see? Oh, man. Good job, Paul. So yeah, the university. And as you can see in the map, if you guys are listening at home, you want to see a map, just pull up Lepidstadt. You can check it out. So the university, and by the way, the town is full of excitement. Like I should read you all this stuff. It's crazy. About 200,000 people have ascended onto the town to enjoy this trial of the beast. The beast has been touted as like the enemy of. It's just been this legend for years that the kids don't go outside the city. Old people disappear. It's all the beast. It's all the beast. And the poor beast, he's been captured, and everybody's here to see him.
The poor beast.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Are we sure we want to go to the university first? I mean, we could technically go.
Here we go.
I've heard
It's from the 180 view.
I mean, we got like if we look at the map, we've got a Carl's Cottage.
Man.
You say they have a Carl's Jr.
Did we,
Yummy. I'm hungry.
while I was checking out poison, did I hear any like rumors? Any
Oh, yeah, the-
info from the keen kin?
Yeah, the kin.
Well,
They're kind of useful.
Cookie kin.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Like the fact that you sucked out all the poison leads me to think maybe we should get our hands on some scrolls real quick.
Yeah, maybe you can, if you can buy them, you can find them. So you learn that things have already commenced in Lepidstadt as you arrive, and they don't look good for the creature. In case you're looking for that storyline, a huge pyre in the shape of a man Lepidstadt's famous punishing man, has been erected in the main circle outside the courthouse, and you can see that in the center of the map. The locals eagerly add fuel to the effigy in preparation for the beast's execution. Lepidstadt is a small city on the banks of the lesser Monterey River, more famous for the university and strange standing stones outside the city called the Spiral Cromlech. Recently renovated, by the way. Lepidstadt is a bustling, lively city with students and academics, with newly brick streets, wide plazas, and grandiose structures built from imported wood and stone. Well, somebody's doing well here. Away from the university and city center, however, narrowing, winding streets of Lepidstadt show the signs of age with dilapidated hovels, crumbling stone walls, and cramped courtyards, which is kind of where you've entered in through the main bridge, as you can see, and you can make your way anywhere. The Crooked Kin will drop you off. They say they're headed to the courthouse. They want to make as much money as they can, so that's the place to go.
Because that's where the beast is being held.
Yeah, that's where they can put on the bearded woman that Einstock likes so much.
I do think we should pick up some scrolls real quick, and I think I'm going to do that.
How much are they?
I don't know. I mean, I can.
All right, do you guys want to go sell?
Looking at the map,
Yeah.
you can see
I think we should definitely prep up for whatever we're about to do. Get that out of the way.
Yeah, I know. It gives away a couple
I'm never
things.
going to want to do it.
Paul. Clearly it gives away a few things. But it gives you some more of you've heard about some of these areas. I can talk to you about the windmill. I can talk to you about the Lepidstadt University, the courthouse, the judge's house.
Or you know, maybe while he was sucking
Well, why
on
don't
that
you
poison
sell-
out, I could have written some scrolls.
Why don't you sell all your stuff? Well, you actually have to have the knowledge of the thing, and then you have to have all the components to do it.
Son of
I'm just saying maybe, and it's half the price of the scroll. Just FYI, in
Yeah.
components.
Yeah.
I think I remember that, right?
Yep, you're right.
So if you can scribe it, if you have the time and you got the money, you can do it. And if anybody has something they want to sell, let's sell it. Using the highest diplomacy, you might get a little more than 50% on your item. By the way, I think Einstein's kind of satisfied with what he has. But do you, Brian? Was there extra stuff to sell?
Oh yeah, there's tons of stuff.
Okay.
And we have the stuff that we just recently picked up, which we still need
Well,
to.
Nick,
I could identify that. I'll use my identify on.
I think the magnifying glass is worth 150 gold, so in half, 75 gold pieces.
What do they do?
They're just magnifying glasses
Okay.
with the gold handle. Your wooden box. Okay, eventually, as you kind of cure Lieutenant, he drops the box and it shatters, and you find inside, because it was in a secret
Hey, whoa.
compartment, 3 silver ingots worth about 100 silver pieces each. So that's useless. And then inside that one
That's
box,
300 silver. Why is that useless?
Yeah.
it's very valuable in Pathfinder 2e. Very valuable. Here, it's not so much. I think it's 10 to 1, so that's what?
30
10
gold pieces.
30 gold pieces. That's not terrible. And then inside that one sealed wax thing, you have the keys, and then you have the jar of pickles. They're pickled garlic cloves, which, by the way, if you think about, might have use.
In the traveling case, what is
Why would you use pickled garlic cloves?
for vampires?
Vampire.
You guys are-
Vampires.
What about the traveling case? What's
Yeah,
the
that's what was
story on
inside
that?
of it.
Make some good pasta.
Oh, so it's
That's
just
what
a
was in-
traveling case.
Yeah.
Can't sell that either.
But you could sell that. I don't know if you
Potion
want
of
to.
fox cunning is everything.
You could sell it. I mean, it's basically half price unless somebody steps forward diplomacy and does better, then you can give you 70%.
Oh yeah, I'll do diplomacy.
+6 to the person.
I'm +2.
What's yours, Brian?
My diplomacy is +3.
I +6.
Work your magic. Shake
All right, so
those
Johnny
hips.
stops into a magic shop or an armor shop, or
Yeah,
what are you guys selling?
we are selling a lot of weapons and armor.
Okay, so you go to a weapon shop. There's a diplomacy check. See an old man and his kid there. He's like, "Yeah, it's Abe's swords and such."
So I rolled a 14 plus
Oh.
6, so it's
Oh, welcome. I can tell you have fresh items. Very good, very good. What do you have for sale?
All kinds of goodies.
Yeah, we have
Get
6
ready.
chainmail.
Well, he'll take
6
all your
leather
weapons.
armor.
He'll take all your weapons.
Just weapons?
Yep.
All right, so we got 4 masterwork longswords.
He goes, if you want to sell armor, it's at the Armor Is Us store.
Armor.
Armor Is Us.
Ours be it we.
Beef wheat.
Yeah, so you can get 70% on those, which is incredible. Thank you. The DM is generous.
Yeah, we got 4 masterwork longswords, 4 masterwork heavy hammers.
Okay, so sell them. Oh, you didn't load them on your guy?
Did you take one of the masterwork longswords, or did you stick with the heavy mace?
No, I wanted. Yeah, well, I don't think I ever got the heavy mace, but I want the heavy mace.
Okay, the heavy mace is yours.
Okay.
Load it on your guy.
2 heavy maces.
Okay,
We
so
only
let's.
had 1 heavy mace.
So those are
I
15.
thought we had 4 masterwork heavy hammers. Oh, I took
Those are hammers. Down here we have a heavy mace.
So those are worth 15.
It's a +1 heavy mace.
Oh, it's a +1 heavy mace. So your other weapons are worth. You get about 60.
He's keeping the heavy mace.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
hammers.
So you get 60 for all those long swords.
60
What-
for the longsword?
Yeah. What else do you got?
We got 4 masterwork heavy hammers.
All right. Masterwork.
Yeah. The longswords were masterwork as well.
Okay, so you get about 40 for those.
Okay. And then
What else do you have?
we have 1 regular longsword.
You get $8 for that. 8 gold.
Okay. And then we got, what do we want to do with the slicer's blade and the mithril dagger?
Oh, this.
Well, the mithril dagger, we could, it's not one of the things. I guess
It's raining out there. What the hell's going on?
I mean,
Uh,
mithril dagger?
should sell it.
Okay. How much?
I've still got the Smith's hammer, by the way.
It's cursed. That might be of an interest item for the university, but more likely be a donation unless you can convince them that it's not.
It is a +1 mithril dagger.
We're still holding on to
A
those.
+1.
We should be like, this is a not cursed
Yeah.
dagger.
I should sell my greatsword, huh?
No, it's only worth a couple bucks.
Okay.
So two.
I have nothing to contribute, guys.
Well, yeah.
I'm just
Hang on to the
So
grip.
it's-
No, this is all your contribution
desperate to be relevant.
So Johnny, Abe's in the the place you guys went. He's very interested in this mithril dagger, and he counters your offer. You say 1,500. He says, "Oh, but he rolled a 1. I'll take it for 1,500."
Gravity
I
dice,
can be
people.
very persuasive.
Gravity dice. They work on selling things.
Hey guys, we just
Almost died.
We just came up, guys. This plan worked out perfectly, Brian.
indeed traded a bunch of crotch sucking for $1,500. Sounds about right.
Yeah, the university. They have somebody of interest that you can go to see if she will be paying for the items or not. Just FYI.
Do we want to hang on to this human shapeshifter Bane dagger?
I would.
What
What would you use that for, by the way?
for lycanthropes?
Oh. I love it. So you prepared for ghosts, lycanthropes, and vamps, maybe, with the garlic.
Oh.
Very good. It does say Lepidstadt does have its limits. Its purchase limits is 37,000 gold pieces. Spellcasting levels are 7th level at max. It does have 4d4 minor items, if you guys want me to look for those, if you forget what they are. Has 3d4 medium items and 3d4 major items. How much money do you guys have? Let me just start
I'm
with
totaling it up right now.
that. Okay, thank you.
Probably not enough to buy the crazy shit.
So
Plus, we really get a bunch of platinum.
You get like 10
For trading in the book, yeah.
Forget how much. The Manual of the Order of the Palestine Eye.
So we said
Is that what we? That's
So-
the book that we have.
That's the book.
1608 from just.
Is it
Stuff You Sold.
sealed? Is it sealed closed?
No, you've been reading it the whole time. You couldn't resist.
Really?
Yeah.
What does it say in there?
I'm not sure. It's a Manual of the Order of the Palestine Eye.
Any good like parts
Has a bunch of like directives and like initiatives that have taken place over history.
over history? That's the book. Yeah,
That's
that's,
the
the
book
book
you're
we're
returning.
returning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1608 total for all the stuff, Brian.
Dr. Crowley.
No,
Crowl.
I have more than that.
Dr. Crowley.
Well, he said 60 for the long
God, now
swords,
I wanna hear
40
that.
for the hammers, 8 for the one
This podcast breaks all the rules.
And
It's
1,500 for the
for the
mithril
mithril
dagger,
dagger.
plus the 75 for the magnifying glasses.
Oh, you're right.
30 for the heavy box, and 150 gold.
there it is.
Well, we're not selling the 100. I do. Mr. Crowley.
Supposed to say Mr.
So we have-
Dr. Crowley in this case.
1863.
I wonder if they named it for that. It's that wicked Moog.
Oh, man. The solo in this song is amazing.
Dude, Neil Peart.
Pert.
Peart. Heard it pronounced correctly on the radio yesterday, and I was
Yeah,
like,
isn't
I've
that
always
weird?
called him Pert. What
I
the
know.
hell? But it's P. It's like P-ert. Peart.
No, it's not.
I couldn't hear over all that banging.
Getty still pronounces it Pert, I think. I don't know.
I'm still trying to figure out how to say Geddy Lee's name.
Still trying to figure out how he plays bass on this foot, and then bass here, and then keyboards and sings. Oh man, want to see Mr. Crowley?
It's really shifting in.
Yeah. Thanks, Ozzy, for letting us play this. By the way, if you're listening, this track is dedicated. If we've been pulled off of YouTube, we're sorry.
It happens so fast now.
Mr. Grumpy.
Sharon has
That's what
enough
he said.
money to let us use this track, don't you think?
I mean, she's super hot. and
Ozzy has no idea
super
if we're
rich.
using it or not.
What are you talking about? This is Blasey Blasborn, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a yeah. Actually, they might not be able to track this because this is live.
Oh, this is a great cover of a song I once heard.
Yeah. Oh, you guys want to see something funny here? This is this might be this
it's
band.
crazy.
This might be the band playing that.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at that. That's from high school. That's 15-year-old GM McLeod's
Yeah, it is.
getting ready to go out at the Renaissance. I only have 2 pictures of that band, and we played for like 4 years.
That's a beautiful
That
name.
that could never happen again.
When's the reunion show?
That's why he sent me that. He's like, dude, can you please come back and let's play a 33-year reunion? I was
Yeah.
like, no. We'll play Fight for Your Right to Party.
Listen to this. Some tasty shreds
Oh,
here.
man. Johnny, please give us some comments.
He's doing a lot of the Wheatleys.
And the Squeedleys.
Wow. He's got that too?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Both at the same time? I like our interlude break. There he is.
Serenity of
There he
Words.
is. It's like watching TV.
Yeah.
What is that guitar he's got?
So, it's a Jackson, but it's got with the hammerhead.
Oh, the Jacksons.
Yeah.
And look at the stacks.
Yeah.
Why was it such a difference if you had the Metallica wall of Marshalls as opposed to not? More chicks?
Yeah. You could be like Motorhead, which actually uses them all, because for most bands, it's just like a wall of amps, so it's like one that's actually plugged in. With Motorhead, just all of them playing.
And it was all bass. It was just the bass player. It was, what was his name?
Lemmy,
Lemmy, yeah.
Killmister.
Oh, look at that. That's, what if you handed in a promo like that, Paul? We're just gonna put the main. Yeah. It's murder and revenge. Oh, nice.
I did watch that. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, cool. I don't give a fuck of my whatever you got.
Sharon.
You have any ants I can snort? What?
That was very true.
Dirt was so great.
Yeah.
All right, nice. That was a little interlude. Did we sell what we needed to sell?
Yeah, I think we sold everything that we needed to sell.
God. Ozzy
What's the haul?
helped you sell.
Total sold 1863.
18,000? Wow.
No.
Oh, 18.
No.
Jesus. Nice.
That's very kind of you. Yeah, I mean, yes, 18,000.
The Crooked Ken are so mad you sold their dagger. That's his dad's dagger.
So we still have some armor. We could run over and sell that too.
Yeah.
Got 6 chainmail, 6 leather armor. I mean, right now it's just keeping us bogged down.
He has to get beer. And I call that the beer bitch. So we go be the beer bitch, and you lead the conversation. Keep it entertaining.
Will do.
Oh wait, my mic wasn't even on.
How's everyone's kids?
Non-existent.
Everyone's
So
kids.
we
He
have to
said
do the
everyone's.
We have to do the obligatory so when's.
Oh, never.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it's not gonna happen.
Lucky.
Tiny balls.
We're in real life.
Oh,
They're
are we?
your
I
regular
thought we were
size.
role playing. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, no. Lieutenant Tiny Balls has got kids in every area
It's got
code.
like 700
She put
children.
the beers not in the refrigerator, but on the counter.
Oh.
That'll keep them nice and cold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
We love her because she brought snacks, and then they made it rain.
It was the last one.
You know,
Last
it's
one.
for the better.
always
It's
the
for the
case.
better. If I have more than one beer, I like my mascara starts running. I get all emotional.
That's what happens if I don't have enough. So what's our game? So we still want to sell.
Okay, I gotta teach my wife about this. She bought 4 beers, and they're warm.
You said 4 warm beers, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what you got.
Is that what we need?
All right, guys, I'm gonna move some of this stuff that we have in. I'm gonna organize it a little bit. So, like, for example, we got this slicer's blade. We got the piper's flute. We're clearly gonna dump that.
I feel like I need to buy
At the university.
stuff, like some spells here, because I'm always worse for wear after every encounter that we go to.
That's what I was saying. We need to get some scrolls or
Like,
something,
I
but they're
just-
extremely expensive.
Well, because let's.
They're
go
like
get,
1,000
Let's go get our
each.
platinum then.
Yeah. Okay. I guess
So sell what we have to sell. The
Yeah,
armor.
where are we getting the platinum from?
from
Well,
the
we turn the book
university.
in.
And the universities in this town?
Pull one
Yeah.
of those chain mails and wear it myself. So
Yeah. Okay.
I can get rid of.
Do I? Well, let's see. Do I have chainmail? I have a chain shirt.
What are you guys all doing? It looks like you all like know what to do, and I'm just kind of like here.
No, not a clue. Every
Yeah.
time I listen back to this, it's just like, oh.
Do you want a chainmail?
witty quip in 3, 2, 1. That's all
Yeah.
I have to offer.
Yeah,
Nice.
For half Guinness.
you guys go.
All
I'm gonna
right.
drink. I'm gonna drink half.
Then you get half and you get half. So
And the rest is in the freezer,
Sold
so
it
please
for,
remind me. It's in the freezer.
all right.
Yes, you can drink more.
I mean, my mascara is gonna be all over the place, guys. But
You already made that joke.
no, it's
It's for people who missed it the first
Okay,
time.
jokes aside. Jokes aside.
Did we?
Can
Jokes
I tell you
aside.
something?
Yeah.
It's not working for you, the mascara.
Well, you can't
Not a
see
good
it because
look.
it's first of all, it's not on my face.
Oh,
Is it permanent mascara?
No.
Did you get an eyeliner?
No, guys.
Okay.
Guys, you can't even see where it is right now.
hold on.
So figure out why it would be running.
It's about to happen.
Is it?
It's what?
Here, you guys name that song. Ready?
Jesse's girl, or you know what I mean.
You got to put a twist on it, though. It's like
Einstock's
Einstock's bearded girl.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good. She gave him a tip.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, that
A
caravan.
gentleman never tells. Luckily, I'm no gentleman.
I'm a drinking dwarf.
All right, so
Nice.
you got one chainmail. Do you want a chainmail? Do you want a chainmail?
don't-
Who wants a chainmail?
I mean, I have a chain shirt. It's not the same.
I don't know.
Is that gonna slow me down?
What's the
No,
bonus?
it's not as good as your breastplate, though.
Me, I have a breastplate.
Do you have a? Oh.
Yeah,
I know these things. I'm
it's
just
armed on
testing
you.
guys.
It's armed on you.
Okay.
So you guys sell all your stuff, and Brian continues selling if you need be. You get very good prices because Lepidstadt is like happening right now in the shops.
shirts plus 4.
Can't get enough
chainmails
items in
plus
to
6.
resell them. So literally a great time to hit it because this will never happen again in Pathfinder. Like it's the best time to sell stuff. And you make it to Dr. Crawley, Dr. Crow, sorry, at the university. And you can see on the map where the university is. And you meet some people on the campus, some young students. And if you make a diplomacy check, you can gather a little bit of information about the eccentric professor.
Nothing.
6.
So 6, 12.
Where's diplomacy? Is that
It's a skill.
Ooh,
I'll give somebody a star.
Let's do at 9.
I hate this person.
Can I use my my aggressive antagonization?
Yes, why not? Why wouldn't you? You tell me.
Look at these tiny balls.
Yeah.
Just look.
And my acrobatics, so I'll be like a jerk that impresses them with incredible feats of acrobaticism.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to pull off here?
Well, just it's a check to find Dr. Crow.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to call him Dr. Crowley because that was
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, I can
about
use
it.
my knowledge local.
Or
Yeah, you can.
I'm sure there's a directory we could just consult. Yeah. Oh, you got your book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a +9 to knowledge local.
Who got the highest?
I had a 12.
I got 22.
Wow.
Yeah, Brian.
Okay, you got a star. Thanks. Sorry, Paul. So you find out that through students who are really excited about this beast thing, by the way, that you probably find Dr. Crow at this time of the day in the library or his workshop. The workshop's being cleaned up, so odds are Dr. Crow will be in the in the library. So you guys sneak in the library
Hell yeah, we do.
with your armor.
Only before we go streaking through the
I don't
quad.
have armor.
Yeah. Oh,
and-
that's true.
and I'm
You're-
very sneaky.
That's true.
Yeah.
I have a +5 to stealth. I'm very
He's got a
sneaky.
+2
Yeah,
to
but
disguise.
your friend's coming in like just,
That's
hey,
each step. Shh. Einstock's super wasted.
the library. Just be quiet.
Let's go streaking through the quad.
So you might want to leave them outside. Are you stealthy? Okay.
Didn't I do some? I got something at the beginning of this. That was supposed
Yeah, I'm
to
a
be
-1
sneakier.
on stealth.
Okay. So you sound like this, Paul. Every walk, you just all the students are just in like, robes and yeah, you guys are low. So you can all go in if you want. Might be better to leave the noisy ones outside. I don't know. That's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Play some hacky sack.
Just to honor the rules. Yeah,
quad.
you're out on the quad. You might be meet somebody interesting with the D20. By the way, you guys are out on the quad.
Oh.
You go in. You see Dr. Crow. He
Am I bringing the book in with me?
He's
guys?
very
Should I
saddened.
leave it outside.
he's very saddened. One, you meet a chipmunk. It's not undead though. It's alive.
For a change.
He's really upset at Professor Lamore's passing.
Oh, yeah.
And
As are we all.
as you kind of find him and you hand it to him, he has a you can tell he's really close to him, and this meant a lot. He accepts the objects that you have with sad gratitude. He relates a tale of the beast that's here. His break-in, because the beast was caught breaking into the university, into the antiquities. He's a professor of antiquities.
Oh, wow.
And stealing the sea sage effigy. He accosted a strange statue called the sea sage effigy. He's quite frankly he seems very baffled about the events. By the way, he admits that the statuette, while very singular, was hardly valuable. Although the stolen statue has not been recovered, he is pleased that the beast was caught. Although he understands the poor creature cannot explain his actions and he's clearly mad.
Well, I'm certainly going to ask him about, well,
Do you have any of the objects from the prison, by the way, on you?
yeah, well, I was going to, should I, yeah,
Or you can come
Yeah.
back out and grab them.
all right.
Okay, even if you have one on him, he
All right, yeah, I'll bring him
yeah,
back.
he sees it. He goes, it's a very curious object you have. Which one do you have? The scalpel or do you have the hand axe?
I have the Piper's flute.
Says, Is that by any chance? You can tell he just has such great knowledge.
He's fixated on.
Is that by any chance the Marsh Piper's flute?
Indeed, it is.
How did you? Do you mind sharing? How did you come by this?
Well, my band of adventurers and we were traveling.
What do you call yourselves?
Lieutenant Tiny Balls and Company.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a story there. I won't bore you with it. But
I suppose that has something to do with balls and tininess.
I mean, like I said, I won't bore you with the story, with the details.
How did you come by this?
We were in Ravengro for the funeral and wanted to investigate the reasoning behind his passing, and we went into the prison.
You did something the professor never undertook himself. Only studied the surroundings. You actually entered the prison of Harrowstone?
We did.
Harrowstone?
We did. It was there was a
Interesting.
lot going on there.
Do you mind sharing a bit of? Do you have more items from Harrowstone? Is it the only one?
We have let me check my.
I think you have 4 or 5, plus the book, plus your wizard book, which by the.
We have the Ring of Keys from the prison.
Not as much interest. However,
we have the Slicer's Blade, but I don't know what we're doing with that.
the Slicer's Blade is particularly of interest to the university.
We have the
Are we
Smith's
keeping
hammer,
that?
and we have we have the Lopper's axe.
You have there were
Oh, okay.
there were
The axe was pretty dope.
there were
Yeah.
5 key prisoners.
Yeah.
In fact, we are very interested in one carried an axe, one carried a hammer, one had a blade, one had a book.
We do have the Slicer's Blade.
And by the way, you would have transcoded the book into your own book.
Yeah,
So
I
you don't,
did.
you don't
I
need
totally
the,
did.
You don't need the book anymore.
It
Yeah,
was
I saw him do it.
It was very tedious.
Damn.
But really, and you know, at the end of the day, it was worth it, and I really pat myself on the back for
Nice
doing
job.
that.
Everybody
that
likes a good
through.
transfer of
Yeah.
scripture.
Is this a bunch of busy work?
It was the
You
first
nailed
time
it.
I'd done any work of scrivening at that level.
He says,
Star
you know,
worthy, in fact.
as people
Not
who
star-worthy.
have collected antiquities of Ulastov, you may be interested in seeing the museum, the antiquities department in the museum where the beast broke into. However, some of it is on lockdown, so most of it's open to public. Some of it's on lockdown. But I would appreciate it. The university would like to make an acquirement of all of your items from Harrowstone, except the keys. But in order to do that, would you donate those to the university? Under the professor's name, we can erect a small monument for him.
Well, before I agree to do anything like that, I would need to consult with the rest of my crew.
Oh, please do. Please do.
All right. And then how do this
Why not?
this Hall of Antiquities does sound very, very enticing, and I would like to explore it further. How do we gain access?
Oh, you just go over and tell him you're visiting the Hall of Antiquities. He says, if it's not just enough to donate the items to the university, perhaps there is one person you can visit who is a generous donor of artifacts and such. I would appreciate it if you're not thinking about just donating it, that you don't give up, you don't abandon the idea completely, and you at least visit her and have a talk with her.
That sounds interesting. Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
should.
we do.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll convene.
We do.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Hey, I peek my head out. Hey guys, so I think we can get some cash.
Hey guys.
How did it go?
So far, so good. They're very interested in the objects from the prison. They're interested to the point where they're recommending we go talk to this girl who could potentially pay us. I'm thinking for, or maybe give us some sort of compensation for
Yeah,
these items because she's a donor.
Why we give for free? We get to pay.
Wow, you start with weird accent.
We have to get paid, man. If we're going there, we're going to get paid.
I've been
First you get the money, then you get the weed.
Go put the bunky
First-
dunker.
First you get the sugar. Then you get the gravy.
I should find my chance cube.
It means you break Dubai. Okay. So
So yeah, let's go check with this lady.
So yeah, before you do, it's easy to stop in. You kind of see the Hall of Antiquities. There's a complete breach of a wall, and then you can see where the effigy was taken from. Like nothing else had been touched. It was weird. Just like whatever came in, it broke into that and took this item. The rest of it's of interest. You see all sorts of like cursed items from Lepidstadt, like swords, shields, and like all these really cool items from the past. Generals, you know, you name it, leaders, their stuff is in this place. It's quite impressive. If you're gonna,
oh yeah,
scribe, this is how you find out how to scribe a scroll. And
I remember it like it was yesterday.
so it just so happens that you go to Imbrith Daramid's house to ask her for funding for your items.
Yeah, Embrith. Yeah.
Okay, so she is Judge Umbrith. You can find her on the map, right? Someplace. Judge Daramid. Umbrith Daramid.
Yep, right in the middle.
Near.
Okay, so you get kind of close to the city center, and you hear kind of the hype around the effigy and the beast and all that. But you do stop by Judge Umbrith's house. You knock on the door, right? Yeah. A little slot opens up. Hello.
Greetings.
Yeah, we got stuff.
Okay, make a diplomacy check.
You got money?
We got stuff.
You got money? We got stuff.
We got stuff. You got my shit, man.
Ooh.
Highest diplomacy check.
I rolled a 17, so I got 19.
Wow. Tiny balls.
Nice. It beats my 18.
I also have 19.
All right. I guess that goes to tiny balls.
Oh.
Ooh, a ricochet off the rooftop. That was a
Yep,
nice star
yep,
card toss.
Yeah, that was.
She says, what can I help you with, dear? She's an old lady.
Oh, well, we got some stuff here. Yeah.
Like we said, we got stuff.
Dr. Claw.
I give Paul a star for that because he actually had information. Oh,
Yeah, Dr. Claw sent us.
By the way,
Claw?
Dr. Claw. Is that from Gadget?
Yeah.
It is, yes.
Nice. She looks like this. Sorry.
Oh, get you, gadget.
Hubba.
She's an older lady.
Samurai.
Yeah, I will say the drawing
Yeah.
the drawings in this particular map pack, maybe Paizo next time we get some, and not that I like them, but they're just not the typical in depth. Anyway, that's Judge Daramid. How would you say it? Daramid?
Mm-hmm.
And she lives in a
Daramid,
fine townhouse surrounded in art in the center of Lepidstadt. You guys have passed the check. She's engaging with you. She is even and fair-tempered. She is the judge, after all, the magistrate of all Lepidstadt. She also is a member of the Exotic Order of the Palestinian Eye, which is the book you guys had, a secret society of elite thinkers and scholars with a tradition of mysticism. Giving away some stuff there. She's going to sense motive on you guys. 19. What's the DC?
Oh, we're motivated.
15.
Yeah, we want
Okay.
money.
We got a
want-
motive.
we
Yeah,
want
she-
some money.
She understands your motive.
We
She
are
says,
men of money.
yeah, after a little bit, she
Money.
understands that you've come from Ravengo and that Professor Lemoore's, however you say his name, Lord,
The doc.
let's say it right. Lorrimor. Lore Remors. Lorrimor's will. She knows Lorrimor, and knows that you've gone into the Hearthstone prison and you have items. Right. I turned down your mic,
Indeed.
Brian. Although that was fun to kind of.
Intentional.
Yeah.
Is it staying on the counter?
You don't.
You good?
Okay.
If we actually had a following, we would post on Instagram and say, "Here's what we were talking about."
Yeah.
Totally good.
So anyway, she agrees to let you in, and it's time for tea.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna cut to the chase here.
I don't.
we
I don't
must
drink
all
tea,
we
lady.
must all sit. It is tradition.
Yeah, I don't drink tea.
Let's sit.
Yeah.
Do you have any tea cakes?
Those who are not involved in tea do not deserve proper listening. she claims.
Drink the tea.
I'm sorry.
I got the tea. Give me
I'm
the
actually
tea.
I'm allergic to tea.
Then we have coffee. And so
What are the rules around coffee?
well, it's interesting you say that. It is a diplomacy check to make
I'm
sure
gonna
that,
roll for pelvic thrust.
that you
That's a 1 on a pelvic thrust.
you can't even get that out. But there's a diplomacy check here with how you're drinking your tea and if you actually win her over. Paul looks at me with a fragile eyes.
No,
What was that? 2. Very close.
we did not win her over on the.
I got 19.
You didn't spill it, but you came close.
I was slurping.
19?
19 on my coffee.
Wow.
I got 11.
Wow. 19.
I got a 1. I burned my tongue, and
Oh no, you dropped it. She excuses it as it
Just
happens.
this table full of idiots dropping their tea on
but
her
sorry.
floor.
but she is interested in engaging with
Dwarf
you.
hands.
Oh God!
With you, Brian. She's so. Thank you for enjoying afternoon tea. How may I help you? She's only talking to Brian. She's
Well-
ignoring the rest of you guys.
First of all, lady, I mean, Your Honor, I'm not drinking your tea.
Excellency.
How is the coffee?
The coffee is delightful, and I really appreciate it.
Okay, make a DC 10. Make 3 checks in a row.
I bring my tanker
Of
for
what?
tea.
Okay, I got a 5 on the first one.
Okay, just remember. Okay, 5.
7,
Okay.
17.
Okay, very good. All right, so that tells me something. So, how may I help you? Who sent you? Crowley. Yes, he's interesting man, isn't he?
Quite.
Did
Yeah.
he send you here because he knows I will buy items from you for the antiquities department?
Yes, we have the items from the prison in Ravengrow, and he offered to have us stop by here if we didn't want to part with those items freely.
They are cursed items, yes?
Most likely.
You've studied them, yes?
A bit.
They are of grave interest to the university.
They've been licked a little bit.
We are understanding the dark forces in the world.
Just
Well, that's good.
moistened.
Understanding your enemy is very important.
She says, how much do you want?
Lots.
How much is that? Oh, by the way, you got 100 palladium pieces for returning the book to the university.
100 plat?
Yeah, platinum pieces. 20.
No, it was 100.
It's 100 platinum pieces.
Total.
Says each. Yeah.
Oh, each?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the items,
Yeah, it says each. It's in the will. I guess this guy. Yeah. Throw it, kick it off.
I'm already
Make it rain
started.
gold.
yeah, okay.
Copper.
and so now we have to figure out how much we want to
Yeah.
charge
She,
for these
she,
items.
unique items. It's not that my pocketbooks are, endless, but they are of interest to the university.
Well, we have, what is it? 3 items. We have the flute.
And you have a book, I see.
Oh yeah, we have the.
It's
flute,
of grave interest,
the
that
book.
book.
The blade, the slicer's blade, and what else?
I will buy the book for 1,000 gold pieces. May I see it? Is it in its original condition?
What's our
Yeah.
conversion here? Gold to platinum?
It's 10-1. Yes, you may look at it.
Yes. 1,000. Will you take it?
So that's like 100 platinum.
No.
It's 1 platinum?
Yeah. No, you're right. It's 100.
$1,000 for this book.
We're thinking more like 10.
I'm afraid you misunderstand the value of these contents inside these pages. This is a wizard's book.
Oh, I'm fully
We
aware
have
of that.
all the spells already cataloged at the university.
Yes, but what you don't have is the curse on the book.
The book is not cursed.
The book is most certainly cursed.
It was only made by a cursed individual. We want to study it to see if there are any deformities in its writing.
All right,
Discrepancies.
I will go down to 5.
1,100.
$4,900.
She goes 1,150, and that's my final offer.
And lunch.
Good luck selling it anywhere else.
That's fine for mine. My take was the book. I will part with it. For that.
You haven't scribed any of the scrolls in here, have you?
No.
You haven't scribed any of the pages? Right? This is
I have not touched.
virgin content, yes?
Yes. I have
Very
not
good.
written anything into the book.
Very good. Now, I see you have a blade.
Yes.
A very tiny war blade used by a specific individual.
The slicer.
How much would you want for the slicer's blade? Unique item here in Ulustav. Will be fancy up on the wall.
10,000.
My, you start so fast. Let's see what the proper value would be.
Yeah.
I believe a war blade would be like 15 gold.
10 million gold.
4,999.
The deed to this house.
Fantastic.
I
You
want-
and I, we shall have lunch and talk about it.
Yeah.
I want nothing less than the clothes
What was he
off your
like?
back.
Was he fantastic?
He was some.
He was
He
penetrating a lot of people.
He was slicey. He
It's-
was dicey.
6 gold pieces.
I heard a lot about it.
I miss him already.
You wanted how much?
10,000.
Clearly, the curses have affected your brain. You're not thinking correctly. I will give you 250 gold pieces.
251.
Well,
251 done. Thank you. Now I see that you have an axe.
we
yes,
do.
Yes. Yeah, the axe has been very useful
And
to
that's
us.
It is. The
Yep.
bane of most ghosts.
Yeah, we named it Ghostbane.
It was held by
I
a
call it
specific
Jeffrey.
individual, not the lopper. Is this the miniature axe with the dwarf guy that cut off his wife's head? Oh my. Interesting.
It's true. If you can't put it to use like we can,
Especially
we're
not with
happy
this
to.
decor.
So that would be that's sort of at least let's see. You've quite frankly you've outbid me every time, so I should say it's worth 2 gold pieces.
3.
Sold. 3 gold. Thank you. I was gonna go up to 1,200, but 3 is fine. Now I see that you have a
Excuse me,
hammer.
He doesn't speak for the rest of
Oh,
us.
clearly he does.
No, he does not.
Yes, 3. And what else do we have? We have a hammer.
Yep. You get
First
the
of all,
hammer.
let the adults speak. Okay.
She might have drugged
1,200.
his tea.
1,200.
Has his constitution been drained lately? She gives you 200 for it.
All right, 200. We'll take it.
What's the remaining thing?
The hammer.
Oh, clearly, a dredge hammer. Did we sell the flute?
We have not sold the flute.
Oh, you have the pipe as flute.
I'll take this one,
The
guys.
pipe of Illimash. The flute is so rich in its tone. Could I play it? Have you played it yet?
Oh.
I
Can
would
I-
recommend not.
can I
playing
see
it.
I've been known to pickle every once in a while.
Can I see it before purchase to make sure it's the correct one?
Sure.
Wait a minute.
She picks it up and she plays it.
She's gonna
Oh,
do something
dang
to
it.
us. She's gonna do something to us.
What?
She doesn't get it off. Don't worry.
Uh,
It doesn't do anything. It's fantastic. This is
I just did.
the piper of Illimash's flute. Fantastic item. How much did you want for it? 3 gold pieces?
Fantastic usually equates to 10,000 gold.
Johnny's like 4.
Or
Could we
for
get,
this?
Could we get
Come
into
on.
like a Rumpelstiltskin situation here? Do we have like a son or a daughter or something that we can?
What, crumple foreskins? What?
You know,
Yeah.
it's fashioned in silver.
It
It's
is.
a very special metal around these parts.
How about 600?
I was thinking more like 3.
It's funny because he was thinking more
I've-
like 6. 600.
6.
All right, so 500?
Throw in the hammer for 1,000. I'll buy both. 1,000 for both.
1,000 for both.
1001.
I'm gonna have to go 1100.
Yeah, 1,100 for
For
both
both.
sounds fair.
I'm afraid you've drained me quite dry.
Yeah, that's how we like you, lady.
However, this beast trial is really pumping up revenue here in the city.
Yep.
And I so happen to have a tip for you. 1150.
Got a tip
extra
for you.
50 is a
Sold,
tip.
lady.
Sold.
Has anybody written this down?
1151.
All right, for your DC checks, you also
Writing this
learned
down.
from her over tea that the majority of people chant "burn the beast." Majority.
Are we gonna say
Secondly,
this beast? Is that what
You
we're-
hear the trial's first day was derailed by a long list of crime. Oh, I hear that she says that the trial first day was a detailed long list of crimes against the beast, 3 of which are to be used as the basis of execution: burned alive and the punishing man, a giant pyre that is now being raised outside the courthouse. It's the way we do things here in Lepidstadt. Do not murder anyone. You will end up in your own pyre. And then she says, the barrister, this is the first time you hear this word, that fool barrister Gustav Campbell is defending the creature. He can't even get a whole sentence out without stuttering. The beast is as good as dead. I've heard the prosecution's case is watertight. Murdering those poor children of Herestag, killing all those swampers in Moorstaff, and burning down the good doctor's Brandon's hospice. Hooray, the prosecutor. And then you learn, she turns to you at the end of the tea and she says, I'm the judge. I'm hearing all sides of it. I've heard stories that the beast has done some kind of things too, but it's plagued Lepidstadt for far too long. Even if it did do those things that it said, it's just proof that the creature is mad and deserves to be burned. So what will you do with your stay here at Lepidstadt? How did you get here?
We rode in
Yeah.
with the freak show.
Yes, I see you're a freak show. Yes. Where did you stow your horses?
That was unnecessary.
We have no horses.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
We rode in on carriages.
And we're new in town.
What will you do with the money? I'm always curious as to what people do with the money.
We were thinking about buying some beer.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Why you ask?
I could. I am the judge. I have some, I can pull for favors. Could get you a good seat at the courthouse. Now, when this beast burns, you want to be right up front to smell its flesh. Otherwise, it's no good if you're in the far back.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. I don't-
Oh yes, good friend. Good friend.
We're kind of trying to pick up some of this research, and I don't know why, but something about this seems odd to me.
Really? The beast of Lepidstadt.
No, not the beast. More what the beast is after. As you see, we've been dealing a lot with first items, second items, and so we're kind of trying to develop a little bit of knowledge on them.
Yeah, we're wondering who
are
might
you-
have created the beast, first of all, because
I
beasts
just
like
have to
this,
clear the air a little bit. You are not part of the Whispering Way, are you?
Nope.
No, but we have heard of them.
She doesn't make it.
Investigations as well. Weren't they the ones that were?
They were that cult.
Yep.
They might have something to do with that.
The agents have been around town.
What do you know of them?
Been frequently. But the Whispering Way is a cult that is designed to do one thing, bring the end to the living. They worship the undead. Silly, really. Don't you think?
Not so silly. Seems quite serious given what we've seen these past weeks.
You believe. You believe that there's death after... There's life after death.
We've seen the undead
Really? Well,
in as little as a chipmunk.
silly. That is silly, preposterous.
No, we've seen much more than that. We've seen.
He was after his tiny nuts.
I myself
It's true.
had a straitjacket attack me.
Tried to crack them wide open.
Interesting.
Actually, we would have brought the beads of the priest.
Oh yeah, the cleric,
The cleric, but
the good cleric.
I
forget what his name is.
had an encounter with his soul actually in the prison, and let's just say something happened to the beads, but I've definitely seen life after death.
Wait, what happened to the beads?
Yeah, we don't need to...
or at least
nobody know-
unlife.
I
He
mean,
needs to listen to the
a
podcast.
lot of things...
She hears your stories. Fascinating. Yes, I've never personally experienced anything, but I hear these stories, and it's with great conviction that I understand. I can at least relate, which is why I have the interest in supporting the university and furthering these claims. She says the sea sage effigy was the thing that was stolen from the university. Curious item. Doesn't seem to be worth anything. Don't know why anybody would steal it. Why only that item? I don't understand. Why would you break in with all the valuables on the wall and only take that? Curious to me.
That's
it's
what we
because
wanna know.
she claims the beast is mad. It's simply he's terrifyingly stupid.
Is there any constables or sheriffs in the town that investigated that we could speak to?
No, as soon as we caught him, we knew he was guilty.
Your Honor,
seems
given
a little-
So
quick.
no due process, Your Honor?
Oh, of course he's getting due process right now. The defense is built by a man that cannot even make a word without stuttering. It's foolish.
Well, listen, okay, so somebody clearly must want this effigy. The Whispering Ways involved in the city, like you've said, their agents are all over. We've seen them in the prison. All you have to do is connect the dots. There's things going on that are outside of our knowledge. The beast was after an
Well,
effigy that
perhaps
made
I can
no
line up a
sense.
meeting if you're so convinced. With the beast itself. You see,
Well, yeah,
it
we
is
would very
guilty.
much like that.
Guilty.
If you can line up a meeting with the beast, I'm not going to turn that down.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, after the trial proceeds and concludes, I'll get you a meeting with the beast. What will you convince it of? That death is short and sweet?
We have more questions. And
That its sins
convincing
will
to
be
do.
purged? Cleric and war priest?
Yeah, all of that. And we'll also ask it some questions.
Yeah, no. I'm curious to his motives to see if we can find anything else about that.
He is like a child in his brain.
We'll keep that in mind. We don't kill children, and
We just want to see.
As policy.
It doesn't hurt. We've encountered some strange things in the last few weeks. So the opportunity to talk to this beast alone, like not only for the notoriety, but we'll learn something new. Like we never know. We found in our investigations that sometimes the smallest clues lead to the things.
Will you do me a favor when I line up this meeting?
depends on what the favor is.
Will you tuck this into its pocket? She hands you a slip. Do not look at it. Simply tuck it into the beast's pocket. She hands you a slip.
Sounds really suspicious, lady.
No, we're not. No.
Otherwise, I will not
No.
line up the meeting
Oh,
with the
okay.
beast.
Yes, we'll totally do that.
I think we can find the beast on our own. Weren't we traveling into town with
Well,
it?
he's in jail. He's like
Can
in
we break into jail?
Well, it's like this. Here, there's 12. There's the prison. It's filled with 12 guards.
Oh, so yes, we could, in theory,
Sorry, there's a lot of information on
roll
that.
nothing but 20s.
For those listening,
Let's
I
do it.
put a map of the courthouse in there.
Okay, so yes, we would like to have this meeting, and we're willing to tuck this into its pocket.
Into his flesh pocket. We
I'll
got
tell you what.
Whoa.
Enjoy the court tomorrow. We'll see you in the courtroom, and then you can question him afterwards.
Have you had any discussion with the beast?
Oh yes, he's a simpleton.
Has he explained why he was after the
He can't
effigy?
explain why his nails look like they do, with blood under them.
What does that... Can you answer my question?
He is guilty.
Objection, Your
Has
Honor.
he said anything about the effigy? Why he was
Oh,
after it?
we will burn. Oh, the sea sage effigy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's worthless. Really.
And he never said anything.
Why do you care if he stole it then?
He claims he doesn't remember seeing it. Doesn't even remember the break-in. Silly. We've captured the beast.
Where was
Hooray
he,
to us.
Where was he found when you captured him?
He was caught red-handed in the antiquities lab at the university.
Okay, he was caught there. Okay.
Yeah, we got questions
Okay.
for him.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much
Okay.
for your time.
Well, good luck tonight in Lepidstadt. I hope you find a hotel. It's very populated. I hear prices are going.
Have any rooms available here, do you?
Do you really want to sleep with me with your tea and shit?
You could sleep in the basement, perhaps.
Well, maybe we'll come
Cellar.
back.
What's the cable situation?
Maybe we'll come back. But
Foul and moldy.
Spectrum.
Moldy.
I do
So
not
good.
need lodging for any other.
Because I will line up a favor. For 1 gold piece in each, you just sleep in great luxury.
Wait, whoa. Let's not sneeze at great luxury. I mean,
Ample beers
we
in each
spent the
room.
last few days sucking poison out of my thigh. I think we could use a little.
Where?
She
Where
does.
is this
In
luxury?
between the university and her place is a place where she puts up kids of rich people, and it's this like beautiful tavern / bed and breakfast kind of deal. Yeah,
Bed
and she
and breakfast.
she stows you
I could
there,
drink.
takes a gold piece for the night for each one of you, and there is a tavern
4.
downstairs.
I
Awesome.
got the first round.
And do you think our beers are frozen in the actual fridge? This is
Yep.
back to metagaming. Yeah, we got frozen beers.
No.
Yeah, I think.
Should we hit the pause button and check on beers?
We should hit the pause.
Welcome back. So you go to the courthouse. You discover that there are 12 guards that kind of handle the courthouse. There's been a lot of like trying break-ins and tomatoes smushed on the sidewalls, and people are just in a riot about this beast. It's like a big deal. You hear rumors how he eats children and like widows and like all these cruel things. And so, as promised, you have access to the judge gained you access to the basement of the courthouse, which is where this it's a round chamber-esque type of cage. In this case, on the map, it's square, but the beast is inside, and he's actually crying. When you guys hear his whimpering, there are 2 guards standing outside, and he's crying about it.
What a bitch. I want to get like a badass warhammer.
How much money do you have?
2,000 and changed, like 2166.
Well, you could probably buy +1 if you wanted. Oh, look at this picture, by the way. How great is that thing, Johnny?
Yeah.
Right? Hey, Paul.
Wow.
Paul, look at that picture. That's where this comes in play,
Yeah.
which is why I bought it. But the creature won't fit. I have another one of those guys that one won't fit in there. No.
Without the base.
Yeah. I tried cramming them in there, and I was like, well,
It's like a puzzle.
yeah, that's all right. You guys can imagine. Okay, so all this is happening. You can buy +1 if you want. By the way, you want a +1?
Yeah, I want a +1.
+1 hammer. It's $1,000. It's 1,000 gold over the price of the hammer.
Okay, that's perfect. I'll do that. How do
Okay.
I do it in Hero Lab?
You add
Get
Custom
him upside
price?
down.
Johnny's upside down. That's fine. Throw him in there.
He's hanging from his feet.
Yeah, you do a magical item under.
Oh, magical?
Yeah, you do magical. Click on that, and then you hit hammer, and then you add a +1 beside it, and then you say, do you have all the gold pieces of the whole party?
No.
That's just for you.
Yeah.
Okay, then you just buy it. All right, Paul will help you with that. Anyway, you gain access, and Barrister Koppel is one of the first people you meet at the courthouse. I figures the judge would send a bunch of, I don't know, he calls you some name. Again, look at the beast. What are you here to laugh at him? Good luck. He can barely make 2 words go together in a sentence. The beast is obviously guilty. I have no doubt about it. There's the... That's who you're talking to. Of course.
Bald guy.
Of course, all the above. Well, if you must, I will introduce you. It's a favor to the judge. He takes you downstairs, and there's a few other jail cells that you pass, and then the heavy-duty one. And inside of it is chained to the walls. He says, do be careful. Do not engage the beast in hostile movements. And keep your distance. He has a very long tentacle on the right arm. It seems to reach about 10 feet out. But he is chained to the wall, so he will not be able to get you if you're at the 5 feet perimeter of the wall. A towering abomination sits in an iron chair. Oh, I guess he's bound with no less than a dozen set of manacles. Stitching holds together the gruesome patchwork of flesh and bone. Beast and man, though the wires are so taut, they look as though they may fly apart at any moment. This is just like a stitch work. He's like patchwork, whatever. The mouth is twisted in a permanent sneer. A shock of lank, dark hair clings to part of its scalp. The creature slumps in a chair, despondent of expression upon its monstrous face, crying, whimpering. Ooh.
What's wrong, beast?
He notices you. He gets a little agitated at your question.
We come in peace.
Go ahead and do a check on that. You can just do diplomacy or handle animal. I don't care.
Oh, man.
I got 18.
Oh, feels calm against you, I guess. Is that the highest?
Yeah.
Brian is a star winner tonight. What the hell? Look at that. Nice job, Brian. Paul, what'd you get? 2?
Better than that.
I got a 3.
Just like 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 3.
His canter becomes a little less agitated as you talk to him, Brian.
Hey there, big fella.
He goes, who?
How you doing?
Who?
You're safe with us.
Do you speak beast?
You can tell the guards have been in here just kind of pounding him every once in a while. Like he's really kind of fucked up. Actually been tortured.
Can you?
I'm gonna say something quietly to him.
Are you sure you want to?
Brian, he looks at you quite convincingly because he can't do it any other way, and he says, "Are you here to free me?
Can you
You
tell
will
me?
free me."
Can you tell me about the sea sage effigy?
I like the sea.
Who told you to go to the?
I like the sea.
You do like the sea. Okay, it's very helpful.
I didn't do it.
Guys, we got nothing here.
I didn't do anything.
What didn't he do?
They said I did something. I didn't do anything.
Well, what did you do?
They said I did bad things. I didn't do them. So he's a huge just monstrosity. You see him like kind of take out a tear. He's like, I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. This? Nice.
Why were you at the university?
I didn't do it. I don't know what that is.
What were you doing the night that they caught you?
They said I did it. I didn't. You guys know that he was caught at the university.
Yeah, you were caught at the university. What were you doing?
I wasn't there. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
What do you remember? Yeah, can you tell me what you do remember?
Make a diplomacy check.
It's 13.
He says, "You don't hit me like the other people here. That you're nice to the beast." Why?
Well, I'd like to help if I can. The only way I can do that is
Your
by
friend?
finding-
Friend?
Yes.
Friend?
Yes.
Friend.
Friend.
He literally seems like he has the intelligence of maybe like a 5 or 6 year old.
Put it in his pocket.
After you're talking to him, he says, "Friend, good to see friend." No, he's concentrating on his new friend.
Oh, are you sure you want to do that?
He says,
Planting evidence on him.
obviously, you hear the barrister say, "He's not your friend from upstairs. He's guilty and he will burn for his 30 years of torturing Lepidstadt."
What evidence do you have that he did any of this?
He was caught red-handed.
With an effigy. Where we come from, that's
He,
not enough.
he's
to convict
slain
anyone.
children and old women for 30 years. You know the stories, and you guys actually do know some of the stories of the Beast of Lepidstadt.
That was a different beast. It's like there's so many beasts, you know? It's like, how can you keep track? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't know the word university. He doesn't know the word
He
whispered
says,
way.
I didn't do it. He says, "Go look for yourself. If Beast was there, you would know Beast was there.
How would we know?
Beast is big."
Yeah. And there was a big hole. Or there was a hole on the way in, right?
Beast is big. I didn't do it. Cannot tell you. I've been hiding for a long time. They say Beast is bad. Beast's not bad.
Where do you come from?
Do a sleight of hand. Okay.
I'm gonna touch cast Arbiter.
Okay, what does that do?
It's got a DC of 14.
Okay.
It momentarily takes on the semblance of being of perfect order, an archon or a nebula.
So you think from doing a lore check, you know he's like a golem? He's like a flesh golem of some sort. Like he's just been patchwork together. You're not sure if magic works on golems like that. But I think it's...
Well, so like it works like zone of truth, and if the creatures within an area
Must tell the truth.
can't speak any deliberate and intentional lies, each potentially affected creature is allowed to save to
Yeah.
avoid the effects. Is aware that the enchantment.
I'm gonna give you a star for that, but golems can't. Unfortunately, I wish this were true because it'd make it a lot easier. Golems can't. They're immune to magic, like effects. Friend,
So I think.
friend. He looks at you. Friend,
No. I didn't.
not friend, not friend.
It's friend.
Friend. Friend's good.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Did you check the note?
Look at the note. Who's gonna know? Like cup it in your hands or whatever.
Do a stealth check. Do a stealth check on that.
How's your stealth? You could just slip it to me. You could slip it to me.
That's what's happening. He kind of got nervous. And as he goes up, he... One? One. Ooh. He actually dropped the note on the floor.
Oh, our
He's-
shopping list
he,
fell on
he,
the
he
ground.
goes up
here.
to put it in and he discovers that maybe he has some sympathy for the beast, and he just like kind of fumbles the note, and it just kind of goes on the floor.
I'm
He's
gonna mage hands that note right into his
Well,
pocket.
if you do that, I think some people are gonna like kind of see. So we're just gonna make
I'll mage hand
with
it
your
into my
gravity
hand then.
with your gravity check. Ooh, a 3. Nobody sees it. First round.
Okay.
Then you
Pick it up.
Well, it's in your hand now, isn't it?
Yeah. It's in
swarm
my-
it in your hand. I have to critically see that to get it off the ground. 10 missed.
Okay.
You successfully have the note.
All right. Now I'm going to.
You got a stealth.
I'm gonna stealthily.
Friend, where you go? Friend? I didn't do it. Help Beast. Help Beast. He goes, he's on his iron chair and he's like trying to get out. They hit me down here.
All right. I'm gonna
Should we just fucking free him?
I'm gonna look at the note because I really am dying to know what the hell.
You gotta do it on a, like, there's kind of people looking in and stuff, obviously.
All right, I'll walk over to the side. You know.
Okay, do a stealth check. We'll give you +5 on
fumbling
it.
with my belt.
+5. What's your stealth bonus?
My stealth bonus is
Yeah.
+5,
Okay, 5.
and I rolled an 18.
Okay, so you got +10 on that, so 28. That'd be really hard to crack. Okay, they don't do it. You get the note open, and it has like instructions on the sage effigy.
Dude, they're totally trying to plant evidence. You're right.
Yeah.
I whisper that to you.
Beast innocent. Beast innocent. And the guards go, okay, that's enough time with the beast.
Yeah. Okay.
You hear a little
I just
clink, clink, clink.
crumple up the note and shove it into my pocket. No, I actually
Well, what do we do about this?
I crumple up the note and I
Should ask him one last question.
We're
If
just
he has
gonna
any
leave
other
the beast
friends?
there? Because it's like, if we go to the trial?
There's the
Has
beast.
Didn't the trial already take place?
It's the beast. Beast innocent.
So we're going to present this evidence at some kind of second trial?
Beast innocent. Friend. Friends. I have friend. Will not tell. Friend. Secret friend. Secret friend.
Well, we can help you, and we can help that friend too.
if you tell us who your friend is, we can go get your friend.
I love you guys for asking, but it actually says he will never give up his friend. So as much as you implore him to do it, he
Even
He-
when he's
he
a
seems to
real
burn.
Good,
and die before he
Convincing.
reveals his friend.
Got
Okay,
it.
so now what do you guys do?
Well, we gotta find.
Well, just for that's enough
I'm gonna-
time with the beast. King, king, king.
Yeah. What? So I go over to the guard. I'm like, what's the agenda? What's going on with this guy?
He will burn. He is guilty.
When is that gonna happen?
Oh, you go to the. It says I don't know why you consume yourself with such matters. He's obviously guilty.
We're trying to. It's not. We're not. We don't care about whether or not this guy's guilty or not. We're trying to figure out what's going on here. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. You from Lepidstadt? Why is this
No.
such importance to you?
We've been talking with Her Honorable Grace, the judge,
Yeah.
Embrith.
Yes,
Embrith Daramid.
Oh, very good. Of course, we all know he's legendary here.
Our protege, you could say, and we're trying to continue some of his work. The rest of the details wouldn't
Didn't bore you.
mind like yourself. But our job is to see things and look into things that are beyond the normal sight of necromancy, arcane things, ghosts, vampires.
One of the guards gives you a. He goes like this.
Oh, that was like a little WW. That was a little whispering. I do it back to him.
Exactly. And then,
what he said.
Okay. Well, enjoy the beast burning tomorrow afternoon after we find him guilty. I'm sorry, there's a couple days. I've screwed up the timeline, but he has a couple days left before he's just burnt to a crisp. Friend!
let's go.
Friend!
Yeah, we're leaving. See you, beast.
Friend!
Yeah, later, guys.
Bye, beast.
Good talk. Good talk.
Thanks for all the information.
Thanks for the good times.
And I'm like,
So what do you guys do?
Leave town?
I put my.
You could. You could leave town.
Do you guys want to like break
Go to the
him
bar?
out? You want to
Yeah, the bars are full. The taverns are full of people just waiting to see this thing burn. Describing what it would be like to hear the flesh crackle of different natures on it. Yeah, you see a guy holding a sign. The end is near. Preaching.
End is nice.
Yeah.
Preaching Sarah and Ray. The only true God, Sarah and Ray. Follow the light.
It's the 7th Cavalry.
I feel like there's got to be somebody we can talk to about this.
We already did.
Yeah, it's complete evidence about where to find.
It's implicating evidence about the CC.
Where to find it. And
so we should go find it.
Well, it's already been stolen.
Yeah,
Or we
should
can go back to
find
the
it.
judge and ask her why she wanted it.
Has
Oh,
no
you mean like where to
explanation
go
as to
find
what
it?
it does.
Where
It's
they-
just like the exact location and
like where it was in the archive.
Yep.
But not where it is now.
and what it looked
Correct.
like. There's a sketch of it and like.
So did we go back and question the judge and see why she was trying to plant evidence?
And let me just see.
I would like to find more about
she's
the
walking
Whispering
outside
Way.
the courthouse.
You know, I'm gonna
Just start slicing.
go up to that
throats.
guard who like flashed me the sign,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
You
be like,
wanna
"Hey,
back me up on
what's
this
going on?"
Talk to me after hours.
Okay, there we go. We got something to do, guys.
All right, we'll meditate in the middle of the street until sundown.
Well, you see the judge.
Sub
She,
judge.
she passes into the court. Oh, good, you've gotten to speak to the beast. This stupid creature really can't believe it's responsible for all these murders these last 30 years.
He said he's innocent.
Yeah, he's pretty
He's been claiming that, yes.
pretty certain about
That's
it.
why we torture him downstairs. Because obviously he's not innocent. It deserves the torture. You hear him screaming downstairs. Ah! You hear like shocks go off. Ooh!
oh, God.
Oh, that's so hot.
Ooh!
Good lord.
Is all this necessary if you're just gonna kill him? Like,
I'm innocent.
Yeah.
Beast free. Beast free.
So this town is like.
Beast. And you hear every time that you hear the crowd like kind of cheer, they're all like, yeah.
God.
See a little flash from the basement.
so we can't break him out now at this point. right?
Welcome to Lepidstadt.
I think.
That was a bad one. They all say, "Wow."
Well, we do know that we're going to talk to this Whispering Way guy because, guys, I don't know if you saw that, but there's a guy in the off to the side. One of the guards flashed me this WW kind of looking thing.
West Coast guy?
West Coast.
So we gotta talk to him. I need to buy this freaking hammer, which I'm like coming up about $100 short. I don't know if anybody wants to.
I'll give you $100.
All right.
Oh.
It's true.
So there are 6 guards on duty anytime at the courthouse. Just FYI. And
God.
you guys,
Like sleepy potion.
the barrister,
Yeah.
you see him like approach the judge, and they nod and go inside and doing their thing. And you guys bail. And you're just waiting for this guy.
The guy?
Yeah.
What guy? What are you
The
talking
Whispering
about?
Way guy. We're gonna meet with him.
Should we tell the judge that we didn't slip the thing?
No.
No. Definitely not.
She can
As a matter of fact-
accomplices.
My thought is that
She looks at you.
we should
Who'd she give the paper
cut
to?
her head off and wear it
Oh.
as a helmet
Paul, as you guys are leaving
around
the courthouse.
town so
She
that
says,
people know.
You got it, yes? She winks at you. Do a bluff check, please. Uh-oh. It's on his face. Bluff, it's a skill. It's a rare skill, but it's a valuable one at times.
I got +1.
She senses you didn't do it.
In life for him.
I got +2.
But you see her get serious for a second? She gets serious for a second. She goes, of course. She goes inside with the barrister.
She knows. You should have told her you didn't get a chance.
God damn it.
She's already gone. She's already gone. You hear the beast.
You can suck poison on my leg, but you can't tell one lie.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's it. I got a +9 intimidate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna intimidate the guard. I want to go in after her.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going after the judge?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do?
I don't know who's there. Who's in front of me? Do I?
There's obviously six guards on duty.
Oh, they're on duty. Are they all standing in a line in front of me?
No, there's 2 at the front, and then 4 scattered throughout the courthouse.
All right.
And she walks in. Here's a 3-story stories of the courthouse, right? So you guys on the first floor, and the beast is in the basement, obviously, and so you storm in, and
yeah, I'm gonna just try to intimidate these guys.
there's all sorts of doors, and it's
Yeah.
kind of like a prison. So
Well,
front
she
door-
just walked through the door. She's not.
yeah, you're gonna grab her and say what? She's with the barrister.
I mean, she knows that we're not on her side.
She doesn't know that. She just knows that you didn't execute her. Probably. And
Yeah,
by the way,
probably
Paul would
as
have to
well.
roll against that to see if he, you don't know if you did or not. I'm supposed to have you roll across the screen to bluff. So you don't know if you did or not. So under your assumption, you think you pulled it off.
Under my assumption.
Yeah. Because technically he's supposed to roll over my screen and not know what he rolled. Because
I see.
if you bluff somebody, you don't know if you did it or not. But she just gave you a long glance and said, mm-hmm, and walked in.
Okay. All right. Well then.
It's not enough to go, I'm gonna kill everybody in this place. But you could, whatever you want to do.
Or
It seems like you're trying to
can
talk
go
me
get
out of
lunch.
this.
You can do whatever you want. I'm just telling you what a bluff check is. Yeah. Probably, yeah. But the guards will be up in about an hour. If you want to hang tight.
We'll be up. What do you mean?
There's a bunch. Dude, I can't believe you were in there. This is awesome. It's like fish fans. They're like all over you guys. Like you.
one gold piece of information about the beast.
There's an effigy outside that they'll burn them in. It's like 30 feet tall. Like throw your bad shit in there to burn it. Burn. Like everybody's just crazy about the beast. It's like a big festival.
Sounds like fun.
Too bad Craig's not
Maybe
here.
we should stick around.
Craig would love this. Burning Man. Yeah, it sounds terrible. But so what do you guys do?
I don't know.
I think we need to regroup.
I
Some dinner
just
and discuss.
I'm just standing there petting my new hammer. And
So great. Precious. Okay, so
we really should. We really should.
Sure. It sounds good.
all right, so you see him, you wait like an hour. You see him like the other 6 come in to relieve the other duty officers, and then they leave the guards, and you see 3 of them, including your guy, go to this tavern right down the street. They just beeline for
I
there.
like where this is going.
You see him order a beer. They're inside, having a good time, chuckling. My God.
Yeah, we all sit down next to him with our. Buy him some good top shelf stuff.
Some good top shop.
Rounds for our friends here.
Nice. Okay,
Oh, I
so you
can't-
hear
I can't afford it.
this is a crowd. You guys go in. And so there's 3 guard guys there, and you guys suit up next to him and kind of look funny, so just don't fumble whatever kind of check you're doing. Diplomacy, bluff, I don't know. Somebody roll something. Just don't
Yeah,
roll
I
a
got you.
1. A 1 makes it very obvious.
All right.
Okay,
Looking at 14.
I'm just looking at a 1 in case anybody's.
Yeah. No. 16.
We all roll.
Yeah, why not? You're all there. Okay, good. You guys all pass. So you sit down at the bar, and it's noisy. And tonight's dart night. See him, one guy with a big javelin. He's chucking it into the dart wall. Don't do that, loser. You hear the barkeep say. And then the guards are like, ha, yeah, that was great with today. I got to really torture that stupid beast. And you see the one guy like shaking his head. They gave you the way.
Gentlemen, what are you doing?
Be better with an ale.
I ordered some rounds for the table. Maybe you can have one, enjoy one on me.
Ah, very good. They're 1 silver piece of beer. Very good. He says, we saw you guys earlier, right?
Yeah, you saw me in the where they're holding the beast.
Right. I remember the beard. Why is he drinking another one? I only offered one. Because the door's cut off at 2. So,
What?
2.
2 at a time.
2 at a time.
He was very good today, and we just feel like rewarding him. You know, it's a special occasion. We don't normally allow him much. You know.
Lepidstadt dwarves. The hardiest of the kind.
Yes.
Aren't you guys excited? We're going to burn the beast later this week. Be happy to have that out of the way.
Yeah, why are you guys so excited about that?
It's terrorized Lepidstadt for 30 years. This beast has been killing children and old people. Sometimes they're found without their skins.
Have you lived here for 30 years?
Oh, yeah, I grew up here. Yeah.
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 My dad's the barrister. No, I don't know.
All right, we're talking to the guy that made the hand signal, or are we talking
Yeah,
to all three?
he actually he signals to you. He goes, "Hey guys, I'm gonna step out for a second." He goes outside the tavern.
Yeah, I'm gonna go use the restroom, guys. Hit the head.
All right. I'll order another round for all.
Okay, so you guys kind of separate. So who's going outside?
I'm gonna go with you.
I'm gonna stay inside.
I wonder if they have pretzels
We're gonna stay inside.
Okay.
and get some.
So you guys will both go
next
outside.
door.
All right. He goes the Whispering Way.
Yeah. Whispering Way, exactly.
Hey, I know you guys are part of it. I want in.
We've been involved for a little while now. What do you know?
I want to live forever, but be dead. I think that's really cool.
I'm going to need to know what you know a little bit more
I
in
can
depth.
help you get started with that right now.
About what do you need to know from me?
I need to know what you know about the Whispering Way so far.
Oh, well, they're a really cool group that worships Tar-Baphon, the Whispering Tyrant, who's an undead kind of god. He lived as a very powerful magic user, and I
First
love
of all,
that.
it's pronounced Tar-Baphon.
Buffon. But the Whispering Tyrant is so cool, and it would be just, man, if you were a lich like that guy, oof, wow, you would really have some. So anyway,
Yeah,
he's
you're
dead.
obviously not going to be a lich anytime soon. That's a little above your pay grade, and there's not really
Oh no,
much I
I
can
am
do to help
studying.
you with that.
I'm studying to be a magic person like you.
Okay,
And that's
all
why I
right.
thought. That's why I thought you were part of it, because magic people usually become liches.
Well, there's a lot involved in becoming a lich, really. You know, the rituals and the tying yourself to some sort of a power source. You know, it's like a lot involved in that.
That's
It's
what we
not
do to
just
the
a simple
beast.
thing.
We tie him to a power source and we light him up. It's really great.
Yeah, well, you know, you might end up with a little lich on your hands.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So you can put a good word in.
Well, where have you seen any of the members of our crew meeting? We're actually from an outer ring of the Whispering Way, and I'm looking to meet up.
Well, it's
with some of
weird.
them.
Like you guys were all over town like a couple weeks ago. You know when the beast was here,
Yeah.
when we finally caught him,
Mm-hmm.
and then I haven't seen any of you guys except for you since.
Where were you seeing us before?
Oh man, capes everywhere. The sign. The sign.
Hmm. Well, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, the information you've provided hasn't really convinced me that you're ready to
Whispering
join.
Way material.
Yeah.
You won't tell my bosses, will you?
No, of course not. Of course not. We. How would that
Not the
serve
way.
us?
I'm still here for you.
I'll tell
Yeah, exactly. That.
you-
Well, what's your name?
Jelly Queen. You're
What-
jelly of the queen.
What concern
Jelly
is
Queen. Yes,
That's
of
what
course.
my mom said.
the beast to you?
Jelly Queen.
What concern is the
Oh,
beast
that
to you?
simpleton? Pfft, whatever. Stupid beast needs to burn. It's terrifying being around the courthouse right now.
What if I told you he was actually he was involved with the Whispering Way, and we don't want him to be?
I wouldn't be surprised
Dispatched.
if they were using him somehow.
What's that?
I wouldn't be surprised if they were using him somehow, that dumb beast.
You would be surprised.
I wouldn't be.
You wouldn't be exactly. So
You know what though? If you wanted to meet with your order, I mean it's probably near the university. I mean the whole thing took place over there. I don't know what that thing was that he stole, but that seems to be, the thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little familiar with local knowledge, and I think I know of a few buildings that might. I turned to TB over here, and I'm like, we might want to start checking around, see if we can find anything out about the local chapters of our brotherhood.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, let me know.
Okay, we'll let you know. No, with my local knowledge, I would like to see if I can maybe determine any obvious places that the Whispering Way might be convening.
Crowl at the university, he might know something about that.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
They've done a
yeah.
lot of research, and if you're doing a lot of research, you're probably part of it. I've thought that for years.
Okay, all right, yeah, okay, well, we'll check with them.
There were a few. There were a few a couple weeks back, right before the beast got caught. They were all over town. I'm not kidding you. I saw them everywhere. I tried. They wouldn't talk to me, which is good that you guys did. Very happy. But you won't tell my bosses, right?
I think that
We wouldn't do
if
that.
you want us not to tell your bosses,
Yeah.
and you want,
I just want in.
You want in.
I'd leave it all behind if you guys get me in the Whispering Way.
We'll help you out with that if you find a way to release the beast.
Oh man, that's like a major break. I don't know.
Send him a text message.
Yeah,
See if you can get.
I'm
us
just
back
one
into
guy.
Prison tonight.
I'm just one guy. I can't convince my 17 brothers to come help me.
Or if you
They
could
think I'm crazy.
get us some guard schedules, if there's ever a time that we could get in
Yeah,
there.
6 p.m. every day we change guard.
For how long?
12 hours.
12.
12-hour shifts.
Well, but no, how long does the change of guard take?
Oh.
Is there a window?
Well, I saw you guys, and then we had change of guard about an hour later. It's very easy. You're going to break the beast out? Why would you do that? That's crazy.
It's the will of the way.
I love the
All right,
way.
don't question the way.
I love the way.
Yeah, don't.
We have spoken.
Yeah.
You guys rock.
Show me your balls. Let me see
Yes.
those things.
Kind of like shoves them in the front of his pants.
Hmm.
They're really big.
Mine are tinier.
That's the thing.
In my culture, that's a manly thing to be.
Oh,
really,
shit.
really tiny.
I didn't know. Damn it. I lose again. Fuck. Fuck Belquith Queen. Belquith. What was his name?
Jellicoin.
Jelly Queen. Jelly Queen. Damn it. Do you guys kind of leave that?
Yeah. Jellicoin, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like you have anything to offer us at this time, but we'll keep you in mind.
Yeah,
If
no,
you
we
need
won't.
me-
We're not going to keep you in mind.
If you need me, I'm here for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to need a lot to do a lot more. for us than you've offered.
Really, really work on pulling it together.
I could slit my wrists. Would that help?
I'd actually like. I could watch that.
He goes, watch me.
Yeah.
He just goes. He's like, fuck, that hurts.
Yeah, wild man.
And then he's like,
Oh.
he's like getting a little. He's like, you'll make me a lich, right?
No.
Right?
No.
Why's your friend saying no?
No, we're not.
Dude.
I
He's like,
think
That didn't help us in any way.
he's like draining blood.
I think you need medical attention.
Yeah.
He takes 5 hit points of damage on the first like cut.
Do you know where you can go seek that? Because you should probably do that now.
Shit, you're not gonna make me a lich?
Like I said, not right now.
Nobody promised
Not on the
to
first
make you a
day.
lich.
Take 7 more points of damage.
You don't just become a lich by joining the
He
way
looks,
either.
he looks like he's kind of fucked up. He goes,
Who cares?
oh,
Who cares?
shit. I'm going to make a heal check. 14. Was 115. Kind of stabilizes it.
Yeah, go
Is-
get patched up.
Hey,
Why wouldn't you make me a lich, man? That's not cool. Like it's that easy.
yeah. We're not even liches.
You're not?
No,
Damn it.
not every member of the Whispering Way is a lich.
Yeah,
I come out, open the door.
There's
Hey
like-
guys, I promised you I would make him a lich if we bought us another round.
Jesus Christ.
Inside. He walks back in. His friend's like, dude, what the fuck happened to you? He's like, you're never going to believe it.
There's like one, maybe a handful of liches. Okay,
Okay.
you're not going to be a lich just because you slit your wrist. That's not how Tartar Baffin did it.
Yeah, tartar sauce buffoon.
Tartar sauce. Buffoon. Nice.
I don't know that we did.
We learned about Tar Baffin. Tar
No
Baffin.
information.
Yeah, so they're into they're into the undead. They're into living forever, and they're
necromancy.
they're into necromantic
Dr.
activities.
Crowley
We should
enters
also-
the bar.
We were also. I see him, but I whisper them. We were also, kind of suggested that we should talk to Dr. Crowley. He might know
Yeah,
more.
and he's like sitting down with a couple other colleagues from the university.
and it looks like he's just shown up.
They have papers out, and they're sort of discussing things.
Dr. Crowley, that's my name again.
Oh, he goes, yes. And he shuts the book. You see, it's the order of the eye, the book that you guys brought. He goes, we were just discussing your bringings to Lepidstadt. Nice to see you. How was your afternoon? Did you make sale to the judge? Did you make sale?
We did. We did.
Aren't
Thank you for
reading
that
the
suggestion.
book that we sold her.
Imbrit
right
is a
there?
great supporter of the university. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, we did.
Yes. And how was your stay at Lepidstadt been? You arranged. It's very difficult to find lodging.
The judge helped us with that.
Of course, she's very generous. Very generous. How-
Luxurious.
Let me ask you. You've been in front of specters and things. How do you feel about this beast?
He looks to be.
You've seen
about
him.
the
What do you mean?
intelligence of
You-
a 3 or 4 year old.
When you say look, this from the signs, yes?
No, the
No,
judge
we've met
actually introduced or
Why would she do that?
got us an introduction.
Why would she introduce strangers to the town, to the beast? That's very interesting. Well, of course, yes. I have not been to see the beast. I would want to see the beast. It's very interesting.
She wanted us.
You must be
us
Chalmers.
to, if I'm going to be candid with you, she wanted us to plant some evidence on the beast.
What do you mean? I would keep this secret.
Oh, I'm.
Did you say plant evidence?
Yeah, that's all I'm going to tell you.
Why would she do that?
Why do you
use,
think she
use
would
your
do that?
imagination?
She obviously knows that the beast is guilty. Everyone knows the beast is guilty. Yes?
Sure.
Well, there was some interesting things about the crime scene. Well, without meeting the beast, there were some things that didn't quite line up. I heard things from the trial that, the beast was a definite suspect, but it sounded like
there might be ambiguities to fight that judgment. Yes? I'm trying to find them. Courthouse. Sorry, information.
Actually, first heard of
Yes. Oh, shh. We will not speak of the Whispering Way. If someone hears you, then you'll be an outcast immediately,
Can
probably
we
thrown in
whisper-
jail.
Whisper
Yes.
about the Whispering Way?
Yes. You can come by the university. We can speak in my office.
I won't go into more detail, but there are really very
You know what's interesting about this whole thing with the beast? Besides the Whispering Way, thank you for bringing that up. I'd love to discuss further with you. Is that when the back door? I don't get this. It was forced open with what I can assume is an alarm spell that alerted the guards in the nearby guard room, who arrived about 36 seconds later. It's very specific. Once these guards were interviewed, they remember finding the beast rampaging throughout the workshop. They did not say they saw any accomplices, but the tracks in the foyer matched the boots worn by the beast. Didn't say that quite right, but questioning the department of the staff reveals that the smell in the auditorium from the polish used by the cleaners on the wood floor of the university, the scratches on the rails and the impressions on the floor could have easily been made by the beast's iron shroud boots. The workshop center window is stiff, but easily opens. But opening other windows requires a strength check. None of the windows were open. I'm trying to find you guys some clues without actually being there. Through all the clues found in the antiquities department, point to the beast of Lepidstadt as the culprit, but there's still some unanswered questions. What was the beast's motive for stealing the sea sage effigy? Why did he rampage through the workshop, but remove the statuette with such care? This beast is not capable of care. And what did it do with the stolen statue before it was captured? We still haven't got it. I think, if you ask me, the beast was not there on its own accord.
We have the same feeling.
And the fact that the Whispering Way, that you mentioned, has been seen in town and then not seen after this is very curious.
What do you know about the Whispering Way?
Yes. We have to keep it down, but they are a cult, up to no good.
Oh, got it.
It's just curious that all these things have happened. What do you make of it?
Well, I think if you want to know more, like you said, we should talk about it later.
You know, I do know some something about the sea sage effigy. I'm unsure as to where it originally came from, but I know it's been a part of the department's collection for many years. Physically, the effigy is murky green statuette depicting a gruesome creature with withering tentacles. I admit that I found the effigy fascinating, as it appears to be an anomaly, an idol for something that did not seem to correlate with the worship of any known divine being. Interesting. I suspect that the statuette depicts something only whispered of in ancient legends of Galorian, some sort of creature from the mysterious dark tapestries. Regarding such idols is just speculation, silly me. But that effigy's distinct appearance will make it easily to recover. And I suspect it will be found soon.
Yeah, well, that's great and all. I and I love talking about these effigies and speculations, but really, I want to talk about, what we want to talk about.
Beast, innocent.
Why don't we head over to your office right now?
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Yeah, he's basically told you all he knows. The first crime that the Beast is charged with is killing of 10 people in Morast. It's a small hamlet in the Diplomarie swamp. It's about 8 miles east of Lepidstadt. You may start there with your investigation, or you could go do whatever you want in Galorian.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Okay. Should. Much appreciated. And good luck. On goes the investigation theme. Should we? You guys call it, or 5:30?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. Who did the judge? What was her name?
Embrith.
Yeah,
Daraman.
today
Embrith.
on Judge Amrith. The Beast is guilty, but is he really? Nice job getting into the town, discovering some interesting facts. Who won stars? Let's get that. Star cards.
I don't.
Dictate.
Paul. Yeah.
Ooh, Paul. Really? Paul again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think you have like the whole stack there.
Yeah, I got 6.
Wow. So
How many do you have, Paul?
A lot.
12 stars. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Paul's played another campaign. He's a little lead on this.
Hey, it's good having you on.
So
It's good having you on board.
that was
Yeah.
big. So now we have. I missed my Judge Judy music. What happened to that? Oh man! And spat it on the floor.
Okay, so I don't
So we're gonna give 3,000 for today's experience. I'll mark you guys in, and then an extra 3,000 for star winner. Then who came in second?
That would be Lieutenant.
So 1,500 extra, and then who came in after that?
Brian did.
Einstock?
No,
Brian?
Brian third.
So 750 more.
All right.
So I got 1,500, you said?
On top of the 3,000.
Yeah.
Everyone gets 3
Actually, let's make that 4K. Sorry, I didn't add in that.
Oh, 4K.
So 4K. So 4K is a base. I like this. Those convicted 4,000 Einstock. I'm adding it to you. Ooh, you leveled up. Roll a D8. I love that so much. It's kind of fun music. Let's go to inspirational.
Yeah.
4.
Get inspired.
Really makes me want to get to the bottom of things.
You know, Einstock rolled a 4. That was fun.
That was awesome.
It's good investigation. I love it. A good mystery. What'd you roll, Einstock?
4.
4. 4s count. You have one attribute to go up. We'll say it's in... God, you're even everywhere. What are you? A war priest. Maybe you just have to build something this round.
Yeah.
Would you prefer strength or wisdom? I mean, that's what I go for. Con. You're never gonna get something that drains con.
Again?
Lightning never strikes twice.
Let's go strength.
Yeah, I love that. Love this inspirational music. Brian, you're missing it because the headphones aren't on.
Oh.
We're getting inspired. Very good. Oh, you can add a level 2 spell. We'll get to that next time. Skills, we're going to add them to the normals. Perception, acrobatics, diplomacy, and stealth. Nice job. All right, there you are. Tiny balls. Yeah, you can do it. Tiny balls, you got 4,000 plus what?
1,500.
So you got 5,500?
Yep.
Well, that's pretty good.
Not bad.
You went up a
for
level, so roll a d10.
D10, you say?
I love this. He's going to roll well because this music is just
Inspirational.
so good.
Leveling up to the uplifting music.
Level up.
I rolled a 7.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Level up tonight.
All right, skills, you got 2. Your perception's always great. Your stealth sucks. I wouldn't do anything about that.
Yeah.
Acrobatics, you're pretty good. You're intimidate. Intimidation?
What, you think I should put more into that?
Yeah,
I
because
don't feel like I ever get
you
a
don't
chance
use
to
it.
Yeah.
But you can hit something and intimidate it. You know that, right? You can intimidate and then do something else.
Oh, sure. Yeah, why not?
It's a demoralization. It'll bring them down too.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you're not using it, don't.
I'd like to be using it, but I feel like I'm just going to set everybody off, so...
So, what would you prefer? Perception, acrobatics, or diplomacy?
No, let's just keep leaning into intimidate.
All right, you got two. So you want to go up 2 in there?
We'll do 1 to intimidate, 1 to acrobatics.
Okay. Very agile fighter. Got a new feat. We'll let you select that next time. Weapons training. Oh, that means you're going to go up 1 on all your weapon stuff. That's great. Nice job. This just in. This just in. The fighter has a new feat and new weapons training. This just in. Good job. And how much money do they? How much money do they have each?
He looks so strong.
He is strong. How much money do they have?
They have 2,216.
2,216 each, right?
Yeah, except Tiny Balls gave me 100, and I have nothing.
You have nothing?
Yeah, I
'cause you
spent it all.
it.
I just dumped it all
Just
into
like
the hammer.
you, Brian. Give me that warhammer.
It's my new fave.
I feel like we should be giving news. Right?
This just in.
In Lepidstadt today.
Slightly
And
cloudy.
now back to you, Tiny Balls.
Slightly cloudy in Lepidstadt.
The Lepidstadt Fighting Irish.
Coming in quick.
It's never sunny in Lepidstadt. Today is no different. Yeah, so you guys hear a couple rumors. The beast has been rumored to kill in specific areas. Might want to check those out.
Oh, yeah.
I think we will.
Oh, yeah.
Or
His
we can
bloody
go
hands.
south to Chelix and go deal with devils.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm always a fan of dealing with the devils.
It's a lawful nation down there.
Eh.
However, if something really is going on up here, and you can make a difference, maybe that's what life is about.
I believe it's about facing your beasts.
Ooh. Internal struggle and external representation. Very good.
Even their tentacles.
Even their tentacles.
They're big, floppy tentacles.
Yeah, don't you
My-
want to know what those tentacles can do for you?
Oh, yeah. So, there are a couple other, besides the swamp, the
Yeah.
hamlet. The swamp hamlet of Morast, the abandoned village of Haristag, and the burned down asylum sanctuary of Carb Island
Oh, I'm ready to get up in those.
are places to kind of look. They're infamous, like, I just leave them out. Infamous places that the beast has been like touted as a scapegoat for years. Did I say that? It's not a scapegoat. That's what really happened, right?
Do we want to pick a place now, or do we want to stick around town a little bit longer? What do we want to do, guys?
I think let's get a room for the night and then
Yeah,
decide in the morning where our adventures take us.
yeah.
There you go. And
We're
Brian,
not breaking them out.
maybe for next time we'll just do our affirmations.
Daily
Ready?
affirmation with GM McLeod.
Ready?
Let's all say it at once.
There you go.
I'm gonna do a terrific show today,
Oh, we did a terrific show today.
Yes, we did.
How about
and
that?
I'm gonna help my other party members.
We helped
Yeah.
our other party members,
It's true.
right?
I'm gonna roll well today.
Sucking
I
poison.
rolled well today. I did.
We
Yes,
we
you
did
did.
not.
Because
You did.
I'm
I didn't
good enough.
roll. I
Because
didn't roll
I'm
that.
good enough.
Yeah,
I'm smart enough.
I'm smart enough.
I've heard this
I'm
before.
lucky enough.
I'm lucky enough.
Hey, wait a
And
minute.
doggone it, people sometimes like me.
They sometimes do. It's such a letdown.
Yeah.
The DM hates
Sometimes they like me. Okay, that was nice job. News today. The show is over. Oh my God.
We made it.
Nice job, you guys.
We made
Till
it.
next time, we'll see you